Legends, let me know if you can hear me. Hey, the mighty mustache. Whoa, how are you doing? How are you doing, guys? What's going on? Yo, Mio T, what's up, my crypto legend? I've been waiting since 8 hours for this video. Great job. Tell us more about yourself. Are you doing TA 24/7? Do you still got a 9 to 5 job? Thanks. No, I do full-time trading and YouTube. I'm an early crypto investor, okay, all the way from 2018. I got in the bear market, so yes, I've been scooping up quite a lot of Bitcoin, Ethereum, Chainlink. Most of my Chainlink I've been scooped up at $1.06. Ethereum at about under $200. Most of my Bitcoin have been accumulated at 8K, 7K, 6K. So yeah, I did manage to quit my 9 to 5 job because of the large accumulation of Bitcoin and Ethereum and other altcoins. So I've been through the Corona crash. So yeah, nothing new, this huge dump. Now the doubt is this the bear market? Has the bear market already started? Was 65K the peak? Hello guys, how are you doing? Loco Pilot, how are you doing, mate? Vishal, hello. Semislaw, hello. Greetings from Poland, hello. Right guys, right, you're gonna have to let me know. I want to know your opinion in the comment section. Are we in a bull market? Are we in a bear market? Is this going to be a short-term bear market, or are we going to, be in a bear market all the way till 2023, 2024? I would like to know your opinion. Right, guys, I'm going to go through the comment section. I want to go through some fundamentals also here, guys. Very important. Some different fundamentals here of Glassnode here on Bitcoin charts. So yeah, make sure to smash up the like button, get your cup of tea, and we'll start with this live stream to check out the charts and discuss if we are in a bull market or in a bear market. Obviously it's a bear market already, but if it's good, is it going to be just a couple of months bear market or multi-year bear market? Hello from Poland. Hey, lovely Stavros, how are you doing? Alberto Ching, hello. Lini, let's dump. Yes, let's get some cheap Bitcoin, guys. Okay, and maybe if you're in long positions, then I would be a little bit scared, but this is a good opportunity to scoop up some more Bitcoin, guys. Bitcoin always comes back sooner rather than later, okay? Bro, I'm on a short from 27 on ETH on 40x. Whoa. So from $2,700 on Ethereum. Let's take a look at ETH chart, US dollar. I did have still this bump and run scenario for Ethereum. I think we're just about to hit, let's see if I can find the chart. 1 second. On Bitfinex, I think, yes. I had the bump and run scenario here, guys. Not looking extremely good. But let's take a look at the Ethereum chart here, and I can see Loco Pilot is in a nice short since $2,700. Perfect. Just at the breakout from this ascending triangle that we were talking about. Bullish pattern, but turned out bearish, guys. A lot of bearish sentiment. Also, we got Trump saying that Bitcoin is a scam. That was the news from yesterday or this morning. Yeah, guys, very, very bad news. They are doing a great job. The media is doing a great job on pushing the prices of Bitcoin and crypto. But we can clearly see the breakout here, not with a huge amount of volume on the 4-hourly chart. We broke the lows that we were mentioning here on yesterday's stream. We said, guys, look, we are still making higher lows. We did a double bottom here. So as soon as we break these lows, guys, yeah, we obviously are getting a bounce already of this, as you can see. Let's go to the 1 hourly chart here for Ethereum. Right, let me get this chart out of the way because I've been touching some things that I do not want to touch. Ethereum, US dollar here on Bybit. Right, so we broke these lows here that we were talking about yesterday on yesterday's stream. Okay, we had this one over here. Then we had this one look like it was breaking out from this ascending triangle. But we still did not make a lower low here. We're still making higher lows or equal. And, you know, I was talking, as soon as we break down from this symmetrical triangle, if we break these lows over here, well then, yes, guys, this is confirmed. We actually got a bounce here. So, yeah, this looks like we might be heading lower. We are hitting this next major support level, which is from this over here. This is the $2,440 range. Approximately. So yeah, now the question is, are we going to bounce from here? Are we still going to continue down? Because the measured move from this symmetrical ascending triangle, you know, is getting the bottom to the top, you know, from the breakout, we could come as low as $1,800. Hello, Gary, how are you doing? Joseph, because how are you today? Let's hear some Pro TA. Thank you for the channel. Thank you very much, Joseph, for the support. Thank you very much. Hello, Gihan. How are you doing? Gary Tan, can you please help to look into Doge and Matic, please? Right, let's take a look at Doge and Matic. I guess they will be having a hit eventually. Matic US dollar. Have a quick look at Matic here. And yeah, Matic is looking a little bit bearish. Now. We were talking about this major level, the $1.50. If the $1.50 wasn't going to hold, then I think Matic can come as low as $1.20, guys. This is my next major support level that I've marked here. Only because we did have a touch right over here. Okay. And in between the $1.50 and the $1.20, there is just a lot of noise. Okay. We have a candle, you know, we have these this uptrend really fast. Also this massive wick here. Candle here to the downside, to the upside on the 4 hourly chart. So I think it would be very easy for Matic to come to the $1.20, where we should get some type of support before we actually have a bounce and a rally. I think the price is going to get pushed down to the $120 range, maybe 122. Yeah, about 120 approximately, before having some kind of bounce. Let's take a look at Doge here quickly also. For my man, Dogecoin is hitting this, yeah, back down to the 33 cents. Okay, back down. We did talk about Doge, about breaking this this downtrend. Okay, and we did hit this major resistance. Couldn't cope on breaking the 42 cents. Because we can see here it's been major resistance, right, support over here, a little bit of volatility here. Once we broke down, we hit the 42 cents again, as you can see, as major resistance. Now we did break nicely from here, the 32 cent area, had a nice rally, and then yeah, massive rejection here, dumping with the rest of the market. So yeah, now a very important level for Doge, in my opinion, is the 30 cents. If we lose 30 cents, guys, yeah, we can come, you know, as low as 25 cents here for Doge. Should be holding nicely. We'll see. If the 32 cents doesn't hold, we'll be dropping to more levels. Can you please help to look? Yes, on Doge. Just had a look at that. Namaste. Hey, how is it going? How are you doing, RJX? Ni hao, Elon, how are you doing? Sagaria, hi, Andy, how are you? Alberto Chingo, greetings from Philippines, how are you doing? Joseph Algog, aren't we accumulating? Yes, I want to think we are going to go through this also, guys. We can come as low as $28,000, and I do believe that we will still be in an accumulation phase. I could be totally wrong, but I do not think we are going to go down to 20K. That is insane. We have never gone down to the last all-time highs from different cycles. Okay, so let me just show you here. For example, on this chart, let's go to the weekly. Okay, it wouldn't make any sense if we went, sorry, let's go to BTC, US dollar here on Bitstamp. You know, last time we broke the all-time high of late 2013, we didn't retest the all-time high. So I don't see us retesting the $20,000. I don't think that's going to happen, guys, in my opinion. If we go to the Brave New Coin chart, yeah, every time we've broken all-time highs, we haven't gone, you know, there's severe peaks from the all-time high of the cycles. We haven't came down and retested that peak. So I don't think we are going to come and retest $20,000, guys. Yeah, we could go to $28,000 max, and I can show you here that we would still be in an accumulation phase if we go to the Brave New into this chart over here on the 4-hourly chart. Supposedly you should see this on the daily, but this is what I'm expecting. Okay, I know this should be on the daily, guys, but this is the 4-hourly chart, so we can see more or less, you know, this accumulation phase, and it's dropping pretty sharp now. Just so you can see, guys. I'm not sure if you can see nicely on the chart. Yeah, this is what I'm expecting, this type of scenario. Okay, we're having a sharp drop now. So the spring could be at about 29k approximately, maybe just below the spring point on the Wyckoff accumulation phase. So yeah, guys, we could come as low as 29k. If we break 28k, then guys, then I'm super bearish. I think we could hit 25k, even 20k. What do you guys think? Are we going to 25k or 20k? I can hear people saying that we are going down to 10 or 9k, which is absolutely insane in my opinion. Greetings from Pakistan. Zuhay, how are you doing? Joseph, so I do think we are in accumulation. We're just going to have a few fake outs to the downside here, and we'll be pumping in no time, in my opinion. No volume, so no kick upwards. Yes, exactly. Travel show. Mio, let's start with a like for Andy. Yes, thank you very much. 100 watching now, 32 likes. Make sure to smash up the like button, and we'll be cracking on with this live stream, guys. We might be going into manipulation zone. Yes, this is for sure. You know, we are getting manipulated, this is for sure. And we got Trump saying that Bitcoin's a scam. So yeah, guys, this is nothing new. Nothing new in the crypto space. We're always going to have people talking bad about Bitcoin, and China banning Bitcoin, India banning Bitcoin, all sorts, guys. We're going to have all sorts. So yeah, nothing to worry about. I think this is just pushing the price down for better opportunities, for better entries on Bitcoin, guys. So if you are dollar cost averaging, guys, and you think that the price is going to go lower, I buy at these levels okay, I'll put a couple of $1,000s and get some Bitcoin at this level. If we drop lower, obviously I'm not going to spend 100% of my cash, okay, or of my USDC or USDT. I would scoop up, you know, a couple of $1,000 here. If we drop to 28k, then I'll get some more over there. Don't buy everything of your dollar reserves into this dip. Just buy some at this dip and then dollar cost average while we go down, if we go lower. Elon manipulate the market? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Elon Musk is you know, there is some guilt. He got some guilty in this manipulation phase also. Donald Trump this morning, I think it was, saying that Bitcoin's a scam, also not helping the market. Hello, good evening, Tonster. Davy, bear market to $15,000. Well, potentially it could happen, guys. We could expect the unexpected. I don't think we can go as low as $20,000. We cannot reach the all-time high of 2017. It wouldn't make sense. It wouldn't make sense, in my opinion. If Bitcoin is, is in an uptrend, a macro uptrend, and we are in a, this is the crypto market is getting adopted slowly and consistently. I don't think the price would come as low as the 2017 market, the peak. It wouldn't make much sense. 28k potentially, very, very likely. Now looking at this, looking at the chart, looking at Bitcoin dumping at this time. Just at about 31,800 now, 31,900. So let me know your opinion, guys, in the comment section. El Salvador and US battle. Yes. Zuhair, Loco Pilot, thanks to your TA and Carls. Thank you, Loco Pilot. Hi H, how you doing? Vishal, what do you think about Matic? Yeah, Matic is, having a little bit of a correction at the moment. Matic is not having a very good time. I think Matic could go as low as $1.20 before finding the next major support by looking here at the chart. We broke this major support level, okay, where we had several bounces. This is the 4-hourly chart. We can clearly see that the $1.50 has been major support. We got a candle here, rejection as resistance. Once we got above it, we closed the 4-hourly chart, the 4-hourly candle, above the $1.50. Just had a massive wick here, another wick. So we closed above, meaning that the $1.50 is a nice support. Obviously, we have this V volatility. This technicals here do not do absolutely anything. We just have a massive sell-off and a massive bought back up. But then when the market stabilizes, we can see that the $1.50 is good support. Currently broken out from this support with quite a bit of volume. So the next major support level is the $1.20, in my opinion, because there's no major levels. We've gone straight up from 120 all the way to 150. We can only see volatility here. We cannot see any major support or resistance levels. So it would make sense to come all the way down to the $120 range where we'd find our next support. This is what I got for Matic. The 150 didn't hold, so we've broken out. We kind of retested it as resistance, and yeah, market looks like it's going to drop a little bit more for Matic. Dollar versus rest of the world, seeing Bitcoin alternative to dollar. Yes, exactly. Remember, the dollar is still the world currency. So everything, the oil is priced in oil. The gold is priced in dollars. Oil is priced in dollars. So yeah. But yeah, definitely. I think let's take a look at the DXY, which is the DXY is the value of the dollar index. DXY is just, going sideways here for many days now, around about the 90 range. If we zoom out here to the daily chart, I do think the 89.90 will get broken very soon, potentially in a couple of weeks. I think that we should be having a drop here for the dollar index, in my opinion. What are the key levels to pick up Matic? Well, all depending, guys. Now we do not really know if we are entering a bear market or a bull. Yeah, exactly. So it might be. Are we going to have a really big bounce here because we're still in this macro bull market? So very difficult to know now here for Matic. I know it's a great project. It is a great project. Layer 2 solution for the Ethereum network and actually working. Okay, it's not a promise such as Cardano. It hasn't got the mainnet still or smart contracts open. Matic is a working solution for Ethereum. Layer 2 solution, and depending on the sentiment, guys. But yeah, maybe $120 range would be good to scoop up some Matic. And eventually, once we break this trend line, would be pretty good for Matic from these lower highs. So 120 would be a good area to if you want to hodl Matic, if you think it's got a mid long term value, then yeah, 120 would be a good area to dollar cost average in. I think we're making a bigger triangle, Tonster. What on the Bitcoin price? A bigger triangle on what time frame? Let me see. I think we are making a bigger triangle. Let me know on which time frame. Who knows? Maybe from this low, potentially over here, like this. Potentially. I still think that this is an accumulation phase. They want to trick you. That we are going to come to these crazy 25k levels, 20k levels. Can you please look at T-Fuel? T-Fuel is doing absolutely amazing. T-Fuel is at about 50 cents if I'm not wrong. T-Fuel US dollar. Yeah, over 50 cents. So absolutely insane. T-Fuel is doing absolutely great. I think Theta is doing absolutely great. If Theta does well, T-Fuel is going to do well. T-Fuel gone all the way to 60 cents. So T-Fuel is basically still in a bull market. T-Fuel is doing absolutely great, guys. If we take out the logarithmic chart here on the daily, yeah, you wouldn't think that we are entering a bear market by looking at T-Fuel. Let's take a look at Theta at the moment, but we just made all-time highs today for T-Fuel. So yeah, that's an altcoin that's separate from Bitcoin and Ethereum. We know that. Let's take a look at Theta, because Theta should be doing quite well also. I think T-Fuel has more utility on the Theta network than Theta. I think Theta tokens are like stocks mainly, and T-Fuel is actually used on the main net. Just getting massive rejection from this trend line here on Theta. Yeah, we drew this trend line here for Theta from these lower highs. Got massive rejection twice in between yesterday and today. No, sorry, in between yesterday and the 5th of June, 4th of June and today. Massive rejection. So will this support hold? Will this support hold? If this support breaks down, then we can expect lower levels for Theta down to the $6. I don't think Theta will come down. Anything's possible eventually. If we break the $8 support, yeah, we could come down as low as $6, guys, easily. If we are $8, yeah, maybe jump down to $6. If we break this trend line, as you can see, we're getting rejection here a couple of times, and then break this other major resistance, which is at the $10.50. As you can see here, we had major rejection here for a few days in May. If we break this, then it will be looking at incredibly bullish. I think we could go to $12.50 if we break the $10.50. We got a nice leg up here. There's just a little bit of noise here, so no major resistance at the $11. $10.50 to $12.50. If we break $8, we could come as low as $6, guys. Yeah. We can clearly see here that there's not too much, there's not major resistance support at $7, for example. There's just a lot of noise here, a lot of noise right over there. So it would make sense that from $8 we would come down to $6. T-Fuel is doing absolutely great. I'm surprised Theta is not pumping also. Did you do XRP yet? No, BH Muxi. We'll take a look at XRP, guys, right away. 160 viewers at the moment. I need you to smash up the like button. You'll be helping out the channel immensely, guys. Make sure to subscribe if you're new. Also, we take a look at crypto every single day. I do live streams. I connect with the community. We check out some, you know, Bitcoin and all different cryptos. So make sure to smash up the like button, guys. You'll be helping out the channel immensely. Obviously, if you're interested in trading, you need to check out the links in the description. You've got the best bonus available. Best bonus is on PrimeXbt, my favorite day trading platform. If you use Bitcoin Census 50 and promotion code Bitcoin here, Bitcoin Census 50, you'll be getting 50% in addition of what you deposit. You deposit $10,000, you're getting $5,000 on top of that, guys. Be careful, trading is extremely risky. Don't use too much of your portfolio for trading. Right, let's take a look at XRP. Yeah, XRP finally breaking out from this ascending triangle also, guys. Not looking too good, not looking too good. Yeah, next major support level is just where we currently at, a little bit lower, around about the 80 cents, okay? Yeah, around about this area. Because we have a touch here as support right over there. We've broken out from this ascending triangle, guys. Didn't manage to hold as support here. Broken out finally. Broken out from the higher lows. So the supposed measured move from this breakout, you know, from this ascending triangle from the breakout. Yeah, we've come as low as 60 cents. Potentially a retest at the 66 cents here, where we have this this spike here. So if we break 80 cents for XRP, expect a 66 XRP. 66 cents XRP. We might get we might get some good support here because we've also got a nice peak here on the price. Yeah, we might get supported from the 80 cents. We might get supported. If 80 cents doesn't hold, yeah, we'll be retesting this low here from this ascending triangle for sure. 80 cents breaks, we'll be going to 66 cents approximately, 68 cents. We've broken out from this pattern, so yeah, should be going lower. Let's see if this is going to hold. 80 cents. Man, my XLM dropping hard. Yes, if XRP is dropping, I guess XLM is also dropping. Let's take a look at XLM. Yeah, exactly. XLM is doing the similar thing here. Looks like we did break out from this kind of symmetrical triangle. We didn't get supported here from the resistance. So yeah, I think a target here for XLM is coming all the way down to 28 cents, where we have this double bottom right over here. We have this massive wick here, and then we've got this bottom here just hitting about the 28 cent level. Okay, so it would make sense if we hit the 28 cents for XLM. There is a little bit of support around this area at the 30 cents. We've got massive resistance here at 30 cents here in January. For a long time, multiple touches here at the 30 cents. Consolidation, broke back up, then massive support. Another support here from this massive wick. If 30 cents doesn't hold, we'll see a drop to 28 cents for XLM. Yeah, markets aren't looking that great, guys. All right, let me try and go through the comments. 25k buy orders. Damien, Jeff, you putting buy orders at 25k. Good move. Just in case we might have some massive wicks coming down there. There is a lot of people shorting the market now. A lot of selling pressure. So who knows? We might see wicks coming down to 22k. I don't think so, but who knows, guys? A lot of selling pressure. A lot of selling pressure. I think 28k is the maximum bottom. 28k, I can see potentially, a wick down, and then, we could clearly see that this would be a reaccumulation phase. If we hit 28k and come back up 30k, going to 33k and 34k, then this is clearly going to see an accumulation, a manipulation of the market, thinking that we are going lower, and obviously getting a lot of buying orders, coming back in, coming back down, back in. We just need a little bit more time. If we hit 28k and then come back up the 30k levels in the next coming weeks, it is going to be a clear accumulation phase. Obviously, if we break 28k and go to 25k, well, guys, yeah, we can go as low as 22k. BTC dumping. Yes, Benson, BTC is dumping. What are we going to do? I guess we have to buy the dip. This is the meme that says buy the dip, but it keeps dipping. No, I bought the dip here. 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 I also bought the dip here. Yeah, guys, just dollar cost average, I think, is the best strategy. A lot of people at 25k with buy orders. We should just drop to 25 to spring us back up. Yes, big roll. Yes, potentially. We might not even see 28k, in my opinion. A lot of bearish sentiment. A lot of people calling now for 25k and for even 20k levels. And when, there's so many people talking about this is the bear market, we are going down to 20k. So if everybody is talking about this now, if everybody knows, do you think everybody is going to be right? Do you think everybody's going to be right? Because usually most of the people are wrong. A lot of people around over these areas talking about 100k by the summer. A lot of people talking about 100k here. This is when I was starting to get bearish. I sold quite a lot of my Bitcoin and Ethereum round about this area. I did a video of the Wyckoff accumulation phase, distribution phase, which is around about 54k. Round about this area I was doing the video. And this is where I sold about 20% of my portfolio in between Bitcoin, ETH, and some alts. Just around over here is where I could have sold more, yes, eventually. But, this was already, looking, there wasn't too much strength every time we were breaking all-time highs. So it did make sense, here, start getting some profits from my early investments. But I do think a similar scenario will be happening right now. And it could last till July easily. If this lasted from February all the way till April, we could see a dip and then come back in here. People are going to start being extremely bullish, and then we'll have another dip here. So yeah, this could happen, guys, also. And this level, look how this level held really nicely. Almost for about a month. Yeah, just over a month. We were over a month in between 30k and 42k, which was the all-time high of January. So yeah, it's just chill time, guys. When Bitcoin has such a volatile move like this, usually, we would be around this area between, 10k area, 40 and 30k for a longer time. I do not think we would have a sharp drop now in the next coming days. Even though we've broken out from this pennant or this symmetrical triangle, it just wouldn't make sense. Usually when Bitcoin has these massive moves, as you can see right over here. Massive pump into here, long time of consolidation, a massive pump into here, you know, long time sideways, and pump to this side here, consolidation. So yeah, let's see guys, if it's going to be accumulation or distribution. If we break 28k, it'll be a redistribution, in my opinion. Bear market end with low volume. Tim Rogers. Hi Gustav. Hi, how are you doing? How's everything? Damien. ASR. I think I can wick till 27, 25k, then bounce hard. Yes, it can wick eventually. You know, we've seen so many different wicks, just as you know here. We could see a massive wick here and then come back up. Markets move so fast with orders, you know. With the, you know, huge amount of orders of buying here, maybe potentially of selling also, and then orders might get triggered and we'll see like something like this, boom boom, down and up, and yeah, we could go to 25k and get bought back up again really fast. 25k buy orders. Yes, Muhammad. Hi from Singapore. Hello Muhammad, how are you? Damien, 25k buy orders will not be triggered. Yes, this is what I think also. I think, you know, 25k is right over here. Here on the chart. So, yeah, I don't think we'll hit 25k. Potentially about 28k. We can already see a wick over here in January at about 28k, just below 28k. So let's just put a line here from, from this peak over here. I think this is the maximum that we can go if this is an accumulation phase. If we break this wick over here, obviously you can see there's volatility. We went below the 30k to 29k also, so we know 30k is a major level. So we could have some volatility at 29k. That is absolutely fine. But if we go below 28k, you know, this is where we have this wick. You know, we can see a little bit of resistance right over there. We have a wick here as support. Yeah, then, yeah, we could easily hit 25k if we break 28k, in my opinion. But we can come as low as 28k and we would still be in this distribution. That's where we'd get our spring, in my opinion. If this is an accumulation phase, the spring, the lowest bottom here for the spring is 28k. I think the spring is more above 29k, around about this orange box. So we should see a wick, a little bit of volatility around over here before going sideways and to the upside, you know, and getting into the reaccumulation phase. So if we break 28k, guys, yeah, we could go as low as 25k, 20k, who knows? We'll have to check some major levels then. I'm going to stick that 28k is going to hold. Patrick, all coins are bleeding. Yes, exactly. All coins are absolutely bleeding. Yeah. Let's take a look at the total crypto market cap, excluding Bitcoin first. Yeah, not looking extremely healthy. Let's go to the daily chart on the logarithmic. I mean, it doesn't look too bad. It doesn't look too bad. We might be doing a double bottom scenario here on the total crypto market cap. Currently at 800 billion, excluding Bitcoin. So altcoins getting, you know, bled to death. We could come as low as below $700 billion on total crypto market cap. And yeah, then we'll see the last phase of bleeding before we continue. Because if we zoom out here on the total crypto market cap, right, let's count the percentage of this massive dip, okay? We'll get the ruler here, and from the top all the way down here, yeah, it's about a 56%, 55% correction on the total crypto market cap, excluding Bitcoin. So now let's just, you know, just for entertainment purposes, let's check out the dips that we've had in mid 2017. And yeah, let's go from this top over here all the way down here, and from this one to down here. I guess it's about 40%, just like the corrections of Bitcoin. Yeah, this one over here is 50, yeah, about 50%, 53%. So very, very similar. Let's go to this one. I bet there was a lot of panic also here. Mid 2017, when Bitcoin had quite a massive correction, about 40%. Most of altcoins must have had a quite big dip also. So by taking a look with the ruler here, this is in June of 2017, guys. So pay attention. June 2017, from this top all the way down here, yeah, it's almost a 55% correction also on the total crypto market cap, excluding Bitcoin. So that's almost exactly the same as the dip that we've just had right now. And this dip over here, which was in September, total crypto market cap from the top all the way to till this bottom is a 50% correction here also on the total crypto market cap in September of 2017, just before the massive run, okay? Months before the massive run. So let's zoom in here on the total crypto market cap, excluding Bitcoin. Hang on, guys, I'll go through the comment sections right now. And yeah, we've just had over a 55% correction, 57% correction. So 2% more than the first major dip. Now the question is, will we do a double bottom? This is like a dead cat bounce, and then come straight back down here and start pumping again. This is something we should see. I think this major level should hold of the total crypto market cap, which is the $780 billion. We can see this major resistance here. We've only wicked below it. So if we see a daily candle closing below the $680 billion, sorry, yeah, it's going to be looking very, very bad here. Then we could possibly be entering something like this, the multi-monthly, yearly bear market. Right, guys, first make sure to smash up. I've got 246 viewers at the moment, 83 likes. You help me out immensely, guys, if you smash up the like button and subscribe if you're new. I do daily technical analysis on the crypto market, on Bitcoin. Let me go through the comment section. Big growth, 25k buying pressure will melt faces. Yes, big growth. That what they told me about my 33k buy orders. Ha ha ha. Yes. Damien Jeffs, huge bounce of 30k like it did before, then upwards from there. Potentially, I am looking at 30k, potentially below 30k, maybe 29k. We will have a massive bounce, okay? A massive bounce around the 30k area. 28k, my maximum area of bounce on this reaccumulation phase. If we take a look at the accumulation schematic, yeah, potentially, the spring could be as low as 28k, okay? This would be a massive big, sell-off, and then getting the buying pressure. I think most orders of buying are in between 30k and 28k. Below this wick over here, from the massive sell-off of the 19th of May, just in between 28k and 30k, guys, the huge amount of buying orders right over here is absolutely insane. Sold at 60k. Well, congratulations. That was a really good decision. If you're going to scoop up some more from here, absolutely great timing. Bitcoin Census, any thoughts on ADA? Thank you in advance for the TA. Keep it up. Thank you very much, Joseph. Let's take a look at ADA. For Joseph, ADA US dollar. Yeah, ADA is getting a massive hit now, guys. Guess where we are bouncing at my next major support that we were talking about, which was from this huge ascending triangle. If this fails, yeah, if this fails, then it's not going to be looking good at all. I mean, zooming out here on the logarithmic chart for ADA or the auto, yeah, massive run. Let's go to the 4-hourly chart for ADA, and yeah, we've broken out from this ascending triangle like most of the cryptos. I think we were getting too overexcited, over bullish. We are creating high lows. This is a bullish pattern. Finally breaking down, guys. Yes. So anyway, broken down now, and we are getting a massive, well, not a massive, because we're still in this 4-hourly chart, 4-hourly candle. We did get a little bit of a bounce, as you can see here, from these 4-hourly wicks. But it looks like we are going to break 145, guys. 145 is this major support level that's been major resistance from this huge ascending triangle. And yeah, it might be breaking down. And yeah, we could go as low as this measured move from this ascending triangle. Yeah, as low as $1, guys. Yeah, we might be retesting the $1 for ADA. Sadly enough, I do not hold any ADA in my portfolio. I never bought ADA. I was just about to buy. When COVID happened, when the virus happened, I had quite a cash on the sidelines, and I got mostly VeChain. I also got some Bitcoin and Ethereum, which was around about 4 or 5k Bitcoin. Ethereum was at about 150 approximately dollars, and VeChain was at 0.0028 cents. Really cheap. And I saw ADA at about just below 3 cents. Thinking, should I buy some ADA below 3 cents? You know, but you can't buy everything, can you? So, well, I would have loved to buy, you know, $5,000 of ADA. Would have been great. Would have made huge profits from now. But anyway, you cannot have them all. I made profits on different other altcoins. So ADA can drop at not $1 if we break 144. I cannot see some major support levels. And this would be the measured move from this ascending triangle, guys. So yeah, not looking too good. Let's hope that 145 is going to hold. We might have some wicks below it, but if we have a breakdown with some volume, we'll wait for a confirmation. Then yeah, I think we'll be coming down to $1 here for ADA. Not looking too good. Right, volume not even close to the May capitulation, which I still think is the bottom. This is our third time here. Which I still think it is the bottom. Yes, potentially. Yeah, this is what usually happens, Tony, if you're referring, usually when we have these huge amount of volumes, let's go to COVID, for example. To the corona crash. If we zoom out here on the daily chart, this is on Bybit. Let's go to the 4-hourly. Right, yeah. Usually when you have these crashes, as you can see, with these huge amount of volume, okay, you could go to the daily chart also. Massive capitulation phase, you know, most of the volume happened during this period, so you need a huge amount of more volume, okay, to break below these levels. We actually stopped. This is on the 4-hourly chart. We actually stopped here at the $4,500. And COVID just after a few days. So yeah, usually this capitulation phase with this huge amount of volume, the day that happens, you could have this. This is usually a reaccumulation phase when you have these massive capitulation phase of, you know, 20%, 30% correction, you know, during the last couple of days. And this is usually signs of bottoms. You know, it's very hard to have a massive capitulation with a huge amount of volume and then suddenly, you know, consolidation, and then another massive capitulation phase, you know. Unlikely in my opinion. Yes, we could have, you know, wicks below, coming below the capitulation phase, just retesting, getting some liquidations out of the way. Anyway, could be totally wrong, guys, but, you know, looking at the past, what's happened, you know, with these huge amount of volume spikes. People told me I was stupid for selling at 60k. Well, no, that was a pretty good move, Big Bro. My girl, can action be taken against me if fraudulent obtain Bitcoin from someone? How to avoid tracking? Well, there is you could get privacy coins such as Pirate Coin or Pirate Chain or Monero. Stochastic RSI was overheated at 60k. Yes, exactly. Also, I did check out the stochastic RSI. Oversold. Obviously, there was also a massive bearish divergence on the RSI. On the daily chart, guys. Yeah, just looking at the daily chart here on Bitcoin, it was ridiculous. You know, I saw this distribution phase. And also check out the RSI on the daily, okay? It was absolutely insane. This just didn't make any sense at all. Because we can see from this high over here, okay, we had this overbought territory, which was fine, correction. Once we did this other all-time high, the RSI was much lower. And every single high was much lower on the RSI. You know, this is a clear, you know, manipulation, and people were, you know, the institutions or the professional players, if you would like to say, they are taking profits round over here. If the RSI is going down, that means the bulls are losing pressure, and there's more selling pressure even though the price is going up. It was pretty clear turnover. I didn't manage to sell any at above 60k. Most were sold at about 54k, round about this area, which I did a video of the distribution. That same day is when I transferred quite a bit of my portfolio, about 20%, and changed it into USDT. And now, yeah, now is a good time. I did buy some yesterday, and not too much. And yeah, hopefully we'll get some lower levels here to scoop up some more Bitcoin. And not too sure about the alts. I'll have to choose at the some alts, but for scooping up Bitcoin, absolutely great areas, guys. Right, ADA, Theta, and Sol. We've taken a look at ADA. ADA is not looking very too good. You know, let's hope that this major support level is going to hold. We can clearly see on the chart that this is major support. The $1.45. If $1.45 breaks for ADA, very, very likely we could come as low as $1, okay? It could get very, very volatile. Especially if we have this massive bearish sentiment. Everybody's super bearish. You know, we might see a lot of selling pressure on ADA too. Just holding by a thread by this major support level. So Theta is looking okay. T-Fuel is looking extremely bullish. We've taken a look at Theta. Theta needs to hold the $8, okay? And we need to break this major resistance from this downtrend, these lower highs, okay? We've got rejection here. So we should be breaking this trend line and also the $10.50, which is the next major resistance level. Okay, as you can see here. As soon as we break $10.50, we'll be going up to $12.50 in my opinion. But if we break $8, yeah guys, we could go as low as $6 for Theta. ADA, I've just taken a look at ADA. Nothing has hope if Bitcoin drops. Yes, exactly. Patrick here saying, you know, if Bitcoin has a massive drop, it is going to drag most of the cryptos. It's going to drag most of the cryptos. Maybe not T-Fuel. Maybe not T-Fuel, because T-Fuel is, you know, is doing extremely well. It might have a massive correction now Whoops, no, T-Fuel. Yeah, currently at 52 cents. It just broke all-time high today, 4 hours ago, hitting the 60 cents level. So yeah, T-Fuel is doing in a cryptocurrency that's apart from Bitcoin and Ethereum, that it doesn't get influenced. It might get heavily influenced now, so don't get me wrong, but T-Fuel doing absolutely great. Falling wedge in the daily. Let's take a look. ASR falling wedge on the daily for BTC. Falling wedge on the daily. Let's take a look at BTC on another chart here. Right, this is the daily. This is the daily. Are you talking about this potentially? From here. And where can we connect? Where can we connect? Where can we connect the falling wedge here? Maybe something like this if we count the close of the candles. Potentially. I'm not sure if you're referring to this ASR, this falling wedge. Potentially Bitcoin getting a massive hit at the moment. We will know this week if we are going to lower levels. 31,700 looking extremely bearish, guys. VeChain, what is a good entry level in the next few hours on VeChain? Let's take a look at VeChain. But guys, yeah, I mean, obviously it's going to be looking bearish. Broken out also from this ascending triangle. Super bearish, guys. We were talking about VeChain on my last stream also. We did talk on the 4-hourly chart about this double bottom scenario here in this ascending triangle, and we were talking about, guys, if we break this support level and these higher lows over here creating a double bottom, then yes, eventually we'll be, you know, going to lower levels here for VeChain. And yes, we are going to lower levels, getting supported now a little bit from the 10 cents area. So guys, the measured move, the measured technical move here is getting the bottom of the ascending triangle all the way to the resistance, and from the breakout we could see VeChain coming all the way down to the 6 cents levels, okay? All the way down here. So yeah, we've got these two major support levels, one at 10 cents and one at 0.095 cents. If they both break, I can see a major drop, okay, to the 6 cents for VeChain. Yeah, not looking too great, guys. Not looking too great. Everything's looking very bearish, you know. One of my last hopes here was, you know, the ascending triangles for a lot of them. VeChain, Ethereum. You know, we had many cryptos in this ascending triangle bullish pattern. You know, it is the time for the bulls to fight back. And no, guys, the bearish sentiment of the market has taken over. Michael, can action? Okay, right. Zuba, 2013 Death Cross miss. Do you think whales can trick you? 2013 Death Cross. Is this on the daily? Is it the two? I know a lot of people talking about the 200. Let's go to this chart over here, for example, on Coinbase. And let's get indicators, RSI. Let's get the the EMA. One EMA over here, one EMA over here, and let's take a look at the 200, and let's just put it blue, and let's get this one and do the 50, and let's put it purple, red, or let's put it yellow. Right. So we got the 50 and the 200 daily moving averages. And this is a very much lagging indicator, okay? It's very, very laggy. Obviously, if you can see the cross happening, this death cross, I've seen many analysts talking about this. I'm not a moving average guy. You know this if you're an old subscriber. It's a very lagging indicator. We can see the death cross happening right over here in the bear market, which was the 2nd of April. We had the death cross. And yeah, well, it's very difficult to know if the bear market is starting. Over here, over these levels, over here, you might think this is a retracement like we've just had right now. And everybody's hoping that we are going to have a massive bounce here and, you know, continue the bull run. So I'm not sure if this, but we did have some death crosses here. Once we crossed bullish right over here. We crossed bullish here. Also. So, yeah, then we had a massive run in the summer of 2019. Then we had another death cross right over here. We have the 50 coming below the 200. Then back up, back down, you know, this was only sideways action, but it's not a very good, reliable indicator in my opinion. But yeah, this death cross should be happening in the next coming days, potentially. Especially if we do not have a good recover. Even though if we recovered here, this is going to cross. This will be crossing the death cross, the 50 daily and the 200 daily moving average. So yeah, but I mean, we might be starting to cross, and then, you know, who knows, we might be turning around here, and then, you know, this will cross, and then they'll cross back up again as soon as we start pumping. Who knows, guys? Who knows? Everything's looking very, very bearish. Only way to beat the whales is to hodl. Yes, exactly. Be careful with trading, guys. If you are interested, though, you're more than welcome to use the links in the description. Don't use too much leverage, okay, and too much of your portfolio. Best day trading platform is PrimeXbt. If you use my link in the description, you can get 50% in addition of what you deposit. You deposit, you know, $5,000, you're getting $2,500 on top of that to trade with. You just need to sign up, go to margin, go to account, and then here put promotion code Bitcoin Census 50. You're getting 50% in addition of what you deposit, okay, guys? Also in Bybit, I've got the best bonus available, $1,610, up to $1,610. Cake and XRP, please. All right, let's take a look at Cake, and I've taken a look at VeChain. I've taken a look at XRP. Let's take a look at Cake. Cake US dollar. Yes, not looking yet. The same scenario for Cake, guys, like most of them. We did look at Cake in the live stream yesterday, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, we can see that we did have some fake outs here from this resistance, and we were talking about, guys, if we break these, you know, this high lows, we were making high lows here in the support, just touching the support here, and then we had a double bottom scenario right over here, and then we broke out of it, and then yeah, eventually we're getting resistance, definitely coming to lower levels here. In my opinion, I think Cake can come as low as $14 approximately. This is where we've got our next major support level. We have several wicks here, and then we have a good support around this area. So we've broken a major structure. We've broken out from these higher lows right over here. So yeah, definitely the price is turning around. The measured move is getting, you know, from this ascending triangle we could come as low as these levels over here at about the $10 range, okay? Especially if this next support level doesn't hold. If the $14, sorry, doesn't hold, yeah, we could come out, have a nice leg down to the $10 range. Let's see, guys. I mean, my last hope for most of the cryptos and well, potentially not Bitcoin, because Bitcoin will go below its low here in my opinion. But for most cryptos, I'm looking for a double bottom scenario. We're having the dead cat bounce now, okay, for most of them, and we can clearly see this. You know, this could have been a wedge also, ascending triangle, or even a wedge, because we could clearly see this that has also been potentially a wedge. Okay, coming from a downtrend, so it's a continuation pattern like this, and now we are going to retest the lower part of the wedge. What I'm expecting here, you know, last hope to remain bullish, okay, last hope to remain bullish is getting a double bottom scenario here for most of the cryptos. And I do think this is very much possible, just because, you know, also taking a look at the total crypto market cap, excluding Bitcoin, we'll take a look at the one with Bitcoin also, is the same situation here. We've got massive resistance here. I'm not sure if the people that have invested right over here would be selling their crypto. We're getting, you know, a massive bounce here, a dead cat bounce scenario. So we might see, you know, the cryptos bleed a little bit more. You know, obviously quite a bit more, because going from 820 billion market cap all the way down to below 7, that's over 100 billion in market cap. Then that's going to drain a lot of cryptos, and then potentially getting the bounce. One of the reasons that I am remaining bullish, guys, is because I do think that the markets are extending, okay? The bull markets are extending themselves. Just by looking at, if you don't follow us on Twitter, make sure to follow us on Twitter, guys. I post every, you know, every day we post technical analysis. We have data also, on-chain data that we post. And what I want to show you here is that the bull markets are extending. Let's see if I can find the chart here somewhere on, yeah, just here. You know, we can see the 3 cycles that we have been for Bitcoin, and from every cycle low, the price has taken longer every single time to get to the peak. On the first cycle, we can see July of 2010 to 2011, we've taken just over a year, just about a year, not even a year, 11 months. So the first cycle was very short, where we had not too much liquidity. It was very fast to hype up the market. So very fast to get this first cycle over with, and then entered a small bear market. And from that low of the bear market, okay, from its low, all cycles starts from their respective bottom eventually. So in the yellow, we can see the 2013, 2012, 2013 bull cycle, the second cycle. And it took longer from the low all the way to the top than the first cycle eventually. Okay, it took longer. And then we had this distance in between the first cycle and the second cycle, all the way, from the first peak till the second peak. Then eventually we entered a bear market, and then from the respective bottom of the third cycle all the way to the peak in 2017, which was just below $20,000. It took longer than the second cycle, and eventually than the first cycle. So if you put this with the time here on the chart, we can see that the cycles have been taking longer time, not shorter. Especially if we have an adoption worldwide, there's more people coming into the space. Okay, so this was just a quick hype in the market. We needed to have a correction. Look in the orange here, we were actually being faster. Okay, on the time frame, we can see in the orange we were going faster than the 2017 bull cycle. Okay, so then you need to think you need a lot more liquidity. Okay, adoption is going very fast, but it was just a massive bubble, a massive hype, you know. I think we're going to have a double bubble scenario. Okay, this has been the first bubble, it has popped, and this market cycle was going much faster than the third cycle. So now we're just having a massive cool off, which is absolutely normal. We could have a several months bear market before we start pumping, but I do not see Bitcoin having a multi-year bear market, because obviously we know the halving is in 2024, and yeah, I don't think we'll have a bear market till 2024. We'll be breaking all-time highs before 2024 eventually. I do think it might be in between this year and next year. So the cycles are, the whole point of this, guys, is that the cycles are extending, okay? And they're not getting shorter, they are extending, especially with mass adoption, especially we having these news coming out, you know. And yeah, this is what I wanted to show you. Vet, please. I'm taking a look at VeChain, Cake and XRP, also VeChain, HBAR. Okay, the Fury Kingdom. Let's take a look at HBAR, XRP killer. Let's take a look at HBAR. Right, HBAR is looking quite all right. Still having a dip here from this major support. Holding by a thread here from this support, so we might see, yeah, we're actually dipping below from this support that I had here from the analysis that we were making on HBAR. I think it's quite a bullish project, but by looking at the chart, we could come as low as 16 cents, just below 17 cents for HBAR. We can see we're just breaking this major support level. A lot of volatility here. Managed to close here on the 4-hourly chart above the 20 cents, and now we are just getting below the 20 cents. Okay, so if we close this 4-hourly chart below the 20 cents, it is going to be looking very bearish. Sorry. A lot of wicks here below the 20 cents, but not a single 4-hourly chart managed to close below the 20 cents, as you can see here. So eventually it's been major support, but now we have a really big 4-hourly candle. If we close below the 20 cents, sorry, for HBAR, we could expect HBAR to come as low as 17 cents here in the short term. This is the next major next stop support level for HBAR. Obviously, if we close above 20 cents, the 4-hourly chart, which is very unlikely by looking at the volume and the momentum, it'll be looking bullish. We'll be holding nicely here. But yeah, I think it was time to break this support level. Too many retests. The more you test a support, you know, the most likely you're going to break it. So, whoops. So yeah, this is the scenario for HBAR. Your opinion, how low is the dump for BTC and ETH? My low, extreme low, is 28k. 28k is my extreme low. And why, you're going to ask? Because I am hoping that this scenario is going to play out for Bitcoin. This is the scenario that I'm expecting, the accumulation phase. So and by looking at the chart, if we are in an accumulation phase, we shouldn't go below $28,000. The maximum spring is at 28, 29 potentially. If we start hitting 28k, then I'm going to be looking, you know, it's going to be looking very bearish. I'm expecting a wick below 30k, 29k. If we break 28k, yeah, we could go as low as 25k, potentially 22k. I see some analysts talking about 22k also. How come your Chrome is set in Spanish and you have a London accent? Well, I'm from Spain. I am from Mallorca. And yeah, I am Spanish. My mum is Manx from the Isle of Man, and I am Spanish. I was born here in Spain. So English is from speaking to my mum and from reading books eventually. Timbo, Jack, my real BTC is 31,600. Yes. Looking extremely bearish. Extremely bearish. On the 4-hourly chart, the measured move on the 4-hourly chart supposedly all the way down to getting the measured move from this symmetrical triangle. Eventually, you must have seen this everywhere, guys. So yeah, just about $27,000. Just about $28,000. So yeah, we could hit the target and then get a bounce from there, guys. This is the next major level, because if I zoom out here on the chart, we can clearly see that there is a lot of pressure on $30,000. Okay, in January, once we broke $30,000, it acted as really, really heavy support. Okay, this is January right over here. Look at the immense support. We have 4 touches as support. Okay, getting a massive bounce at $30,000. So will it? You know, the supports are there so they can be broken, and also resistance. So it can get broken, but I'm expecting just like a wick below it to trick you, to make you think that we are coming lower. But I think 28k, if we arrive, would be the bottom for this. And if not, guys, you know, this is never seen before. We'll be having over a 70% correction almost. Well, no, potentially a 60. Because if we go to 25k and then start pumping from there in the next coming months, you know, we've never seen something like this. And then break all-time high. Imagine going to 25k and in 2-3 months going back up. Yeah, I wouldn't think that would be the scenario. I think the scenario would be coming back up and then back down, you know, creating like a descending triangle, obviously, you know, confirming the bear market. Unprecedented times, guys. Very, you know, nobody knows exactly if we are. A lot of analysts saying that the bear market is here. A lot of analysts that this is just a massive capitulation and we are still in a bull market. We are eventually in a macro bull market, but Cardano, yes, I've taken a look at Cardano and looking a lot of Cardanos in the comment section. BTC, yeah, we're taking out BTC out now also on the 1-hourly chart also, but Cardano is looking bearish, guys. Everything is looking bearish. Cardano just holding by a thread by this major support, the $1.44, $1.45. If we break this level, guys, we can expect a $1 ADA, because not too much major support down here, because there's just a lot of volatility over here, volatility here, you know, over here also, here also. Also, it is the measured move from this ascending triangle is about the $1. So we could expect $1 in a few days or a week or two for ADA. Not looking bullish at all, this chart. Eventually creating lower highs. We got the lower highs over here. So yeah, not looking good for ADA holders. Hold on tight. I also do live stream on currency, Psycho Forex trading. Nice. Sam, welcome to the bear market. Yes, exactly, Sam. Exactly. My last hope is $28,000. We are dropping quite sharply. So let's see. My last hope here is the accumulation phase. I hope this is another accumulation instead of a redistribution, because this could perfectly be a redistribution phase. Let's take a look here at this chart, because I mean, I'm in denial, guys. I gotta say, I'm in denial, and I do want to think that that the bull market hasn't ended. You know, it just wouldn't make any sense. It wouldn't make any sense. So if we look at this chart over here, let's go to the daily eventually, and most sense here would be going to lower levels, potentially to 22k, because we need to take a look at this over here. Now we would be in the redistribution phase eventually. If we've had the distribution, we've had a massive leg down. Where's the leg down been to the reaccumulation phase? Right over here. This has been a reaccumulation phase. Okay, right over here. We've had the distribution right over here. Okay. Now we are having the redistribution. We are having the redistribution potentially, or the or accumulation. It makes more sense that it is a redistribution, okay? But we have these, you know, the fundamentals, the bullish news. Well, obviously we've got FUD. You know, there's always FUD out there every single week. This week's FUD is Trump talking about Bitcoin's a scam. Guys, this is nothing new. I mean, people just get so I hate it, because he's been talking about Bitcoin. He doesn't like Bitcoin for years now. He's been talking about Bitcoin's a scam for years. It's nothing new from Trump talking about Bitcoin, bad news about Bitcoin. He doesn't like Bitcoin. He never has liked Bitcoin. Now he's gone television. I think they've arranged him, right, you need to talk bad about Bitcoin because we need to get cheaper Bitcoin. Yeah, guys, people get influenced so much. And obviously, you know, it's in a downtrend, and the more FUD, the more people, influencers, you get famous people out talking bad about Bitcoin, the better, you know, because the price is going down, and then you have influencers talking bad about Bitcoin. Prices are going to go lower eventually. It's not going to help the price, isn't it? So yeah, redistribution potentially, and this could take us as low as $2,000, $22,000 Bitcoin. And yeah, guys, not looking very good at all. Not looking good, this chart. Also, I was following an analyst talking about this trend line over here, getting the low of the Corona dump and this consolidation here. So you could potentially say that the bull market started here. Not really, it did start here actually, because this was the actual low from the bear market. But you know, from getting this low, connecting this lower high over here at about 10,500, you could technically say that we are in an uptrend by looking at, you know, this trend line. And this is just at about $30,000. So if we close a daily chart below $30,000, which could happen this week, we might get some daily candles closed below $30,000. And yeah, it'll be looking quite bearish. The macro trend here of the, you know, between 2020 and 2021 will be broken. So yes. Right, let me go through the comments. BTC set for huge off 30k. Yep, potentially. Damien, let's see. It is looking quite bearish. We all knew that this is going to be it was going to get very, very volatile as soon as we broke the triangle. This was known. When we have such, we have a few weeks of sideways consolidation. Once we break some certain support or resistance areas, then eventually, now we're just having the massive drop. Guys, another thing we need to take a look on the daily chart. We are hitting extreme oversold area. I mean, the good thing here would be getting below the $30,000 today potentially, and seeing bullish divergence here on the RSI. That would be absolutely great news, because we've had the low here of the 19th of May, and we can already see the price almost. I'm not sure if you can see the RSI, guys, here. Whoop. The RSI on the daily is, if we break below $30,000 today, potentially this could happen. It looks like the RSI hasn't got enough strength. The bears haven't got too much strength, and we'll be creating bullish divergence on the daily chart. Has been talked about Shiba. No, Senor Molino, I haven't talked about Shiba Inu, but let's take a look at Shiba. ADA, guys, breaking the major support that we were talking about. Yeah, guys, not looking too good. Not looking too good for ADA. Let's take a look at Shiba Inu, because I don't know how Shiba Inu's got to be. Potentially not too good. Yeah, well, yeah, guys, if if BTC is getting this correction, look at Shiba Inu. It is looking, yeah, not good, guys. This is just going down. This is not, yeah. The Shiba is not a coin that I'm going to say, guys, buy now, accumulate Shiba now, because look how low, look how cheap Shiba is, or look how cheap Dogecoin is. Now, I'm never gonna tell anyone to buy Bitcoin, but I'm accumulating Bitcoin, Ethereum, Chainlink. I'm bullish on Chainlink. Not Shiba Inu. I'm not buying this because it's cheap, and especially from a chart that, it's not too much data, but yeah, guys, it's not looking good. This is a meme coin. I'm not buying any Shiba Inu. VeChain, yes, I've taken a look at VeChain. A lot of VeChains, let's take a look at VeChain, guys. I need you, before we take a look at VeChain, to smash up the like button. I've got 143 likes, 260 viewers at the moment. So let's take a look at VeChain here for my man. Yeah, I'll take a look at VeChain. Even though I've taken a look at VeChain, we'll have a quick look at VeChain now, just because I want to go through most of the comments very, very hard now. Right, VeChain, guys. VeChain not looking too good. We broke down from this ascending triangle. Also, the break here from this ascending triangle, is coming all the way down to this almost 6 cents, below the 7 cents. Okay, for VeChain, we are breaking major support levels. We did talk about VeChain yesterday. We were in this bullish pattern, ascending triangle, creating higher lows. Here, it looked like that we were going to go below this higher low over here, but we created a double bottom scenario. So we broke below it, and we did say if we break the support and these lows, these higher lows, then yeah, guys, it is confirmed breakout. This is a confirmed breakout. We could come as low as 6 cents, guys. 6 cents is the target, just below 7 cents. The target from the breakout, guys. Expect a 6 cents VeChain. Very, very possible. Very possible. Next major support for VeChain would be, if we're lucky, round about just above the 9 cents. If the VeChain is lucky enough, we would get a bounce at about the 9 cents right over here. If 9 cents doesn't hold yet, major drop to just below 7 cents. Right. Let me go through the comments. Hello, sir. How are you? Aflag, how are you? Hafjar Mansouri. How are you doing? Nano, bro, pull up fib from swing low of COVID crash to top. You will see magic. Golden pocket. Yes, let's do that, Archie. Let's do that. I guess you're talking about Fibonacci from here. Yeah. Golden pocket is about the 28k, right? I hope so. Just below the 28k. This is my last hope. Archie, yes. Let's see. Fibonacci retracement from the low of COVID all the way up to the high here. Fibonacci golden pocket would be 28k. This would be my last spring from the accumulation phase. So yeah, about 27, just above the $27,000. That would be a little bit too low, but yeah, we could get a bounce around that area, around about the $28,000 range, in between 27 and 29. Might see some volatility around this area to get a bounce. It makes sense. Fibonacci golden pocket from the low here all the way to the top does make sense. Jose Juan Calidoso, fake bear market, buju, yes, maybe fake bear market, or one of the shortest bear markets. Also, guys, a bear market can be just a few months. So yeah, will you do a webinar class? Yeah, potentially, maybe. Nitesh Rao, yeah. I just do basic technical analysis. Obviously, yeah, Fibonacci, RSI. Yeah, we could do a little bit of that. But guys, something really cool here on the daily chart is that we are at, oversold territory on the daily. And it does look like we might be having some bullish divergence. The RSI is way high and it takes a lot of pressure for the RSI. The RSI on the 19th on the daily went to the 23 levels on the oversold territory on the 23 levels. We are currently now at 31. So yeah, we need to drop about 8 on the RSI, and we're just $1,000 away, 1,300. So if the price still drops, yeah, that will be looking really good, because the RSI is flipping. We are making higher lows, and if the price continues a little bit lower, then yeah, bullish divergence. That will be good news for Bitcoin in the short term. Right, just going through the comments. Insight in upcoming tweets. Insights in upcoming tweets. Tweets, I think you're referring. Yes, potentially. Diohidoyono, so many orders, 30k. I think 30k would be the bottom. Yes, potentially. A lot of analysts are also talking about 30k being the bottom. 29, we might see a little bit of volatility, which is absolutely fine, just below the 30k. But guys, yeah, usually when you see this huge amount of volume in a capitulation phase, it is very hard. It is very hard. Usually you see a double bottom scenario. When you see a candlestick with this amount of volume, okay, like this, huge drop with a huge candle like this, and then you have eventually the dead cat bounce scenario, which is playing out nicely now. you usually have a double bottom scenario on the capitulation phase, potentially going a little bit lower, but reversing very, very soon. This is what usually happens. But who knows, we might see some massive, massive volume selling pressure now, and yeah, we could go as low as 22k, who knows, 26k, 22k. The next consolidation phase here, where we've been several days, is 24k round over here. So yeah, mini bear market is a blessing for us hodlers. We just buy more. We are playing the long game. Yes, exactly, Buju. Don't mess with alts while BTC is in this situation. Just my opinion though. Yes, exactly. Be careful with altcoins. They usually get absolutely smashed when BTC drops like this. And obviously we've seen the 55% correction, and most of altcoins has been over 60% correction. Bitcoin Sensors, much appreciated. Thank you, Joseph. Sir Chromia, let's take a look at Chromia. It's CHR as ticker symbol, CHR US dollar. Chromia, yeah, just sideways and huge consolidation. Let's go to the daily chart. Not too familiar with this project, but it's not looking too bad. Not looking too bad. Potentially also Fibonacci retracement from the top. Massive pump here from March. Potentially forming like a descending megaphone pattern here on the daily chart, which is a bullish pattern. Yeah, who knows, like a bull flag. Let's go to the 1 hourly chart here for Chromia. Well, we can see that we had this same scenario, creating higher lows here, broken out from the higher lows. Yeah, breaking now from major support level. Tried to hold, so yeah. Chromia looks like here by the technicals that we could go quite low, okay? We can see that this major support level right over there, creating a double bottom or an inverse, you know, Batman pattern. We can see it consolidated here just at the 17 cents, and we are currently breaking down now. So yeah, we could come as low as 11 cents here, which is the bottom of this ascending triangle. Okay, technicals say that it's very, very likely that we'll come down here for Chromia. Margel, it is bullish pattern when it's creating HH and HR. In this case, the price action is not creating higher highs. Yes, exactly. Would you waiting Bitcoin to go to 30k to begin to buy some alts? Yes, potentially. Yeah. Also, the Bitcoin dominance. Let's take a quick look at the Bitcoin dominance, BTC. Because the Bitcoin dominance is getting a little bit of a pump now. Let's go to the, well, this is the 1 hourly chart. So let's go to the daily chart. And yeah, not having a massive recovery just yet. So yeah, if the Bitcoin dominance starts pumping from here, alts are going to bleed even more. I think the Bitcoin dominance will be going to even 20% of dominance in the near future. Bitcoin, you know, is not going to lose it's still going to be king, but having 20% of all the crypto market capitalization is still a lot, guys. It's still a lot. I think 40% is still too much for Bitcoin. There's so many good projects out there. I do think that Bitcoin in the mid-long term will be dropping even to, you know, 20% in dominance. Litecoin, mate. Yes, instant jersey. We'll take a look at Litecoin. Let's take a look at Litecoin here quickly on Binance. Yeah, Litecoin not looking too good, unfortunately, like most. Right. We can see Litecoin getting at the very, very end from this symmetrical triangle formation and just having a massive crash now. Just having a massive crash. Let's go to the 4-hourly chart. We can see that we got till the very, very end of the symmetrical triangle. And yeah, we've broken out, and we are breaking major support levels. Not looking good. Litecoin can come as low as $1.30 very, very soon. Very, very soon. Or even lower potentially. I see the 4-hourly close here, so this would be my first target for Litecoin. The measured move, if you see this as a symmetrical triangle from the breakout, yeah, guys, it could come as low as below $100. We could come below $100 for Litecoin if $1.30 doesn't hold. But I do see a $1.30 Litecoin, especially because we are breaking out from this major support. We've broken out already. We can see a retest right over here. This is the $1.60. The $160. Broken out, consolidated, finally getting the breakdown. You can see a $1.30 Litecoin in the next coming days, guys. But let's see if this is going to be the double bottom scenario that we are expecting, that we are talking about. You know, dead cat bounce. Dead cat bounce. Will there be enough selling pressure to take the crypto markets much lower? Because it's very strange, when we enter a bear market, you usually have a very strong relief rally, because you want to trick the people that this was a correction. So let's just take a look at Bitcoin, for example. And what usually happens when we enter a bear market is, you know, you have a massive drop eventually, you know, of 40, 50, 60%, whatever. Usually it's more than 20%. Then what do you get? You get a massive relief rally, okay? And the relief rally usually goes at least to the golden pocket, okay? Golden pocket in this case would be, yeah, round about the $48,000, okay? From this drop here, usually, you know, or even up to the 78% of the Fibonacci retracement. So you would have the drop, and they want to trick you. They want to make you think that, no, this was a correction. So you would go at least to the golden pocket or the 50%. We didn't even, yeah, we just about touched the 38% of the Fibonacci retracement. So, you know, in a bear market, you would have a really big relief rally, you know, coming up all the way to $48,000 potentially in this case at the golden pockets. So we've had such a fast dead cat bounce, you know, it wouldn't make any sense to do this. But who knows, guys? You know, markets, as you know, are unpredictable. You know, you could see the possibilities, probabilities, And I think the most probable scenario here would be after this sharp dead cat bounce, making a double bottom scenario, potentially second bottom a little bit lower to confuse the market and start pumping. What range? In between 28 and 30k. Notice, guys, that we are having, we are at oversold territory on the RSI. RSI has been creating lower highs every single time. Obviously, we will have some type of relief rally very, very soon, because the RSI cannot continue, making these lower highs here. We cannot go, we cannot continue down. This needs to have some type of reversal soon, potentially June, end of June, July. Should be breaking this resistance on the RSI. It always does. It always does. So we can clearly see here that the dump will have to end soon. 28k potentially, not even coming low on the RSI, making bullish divergence and then having a massive reversal. Okay, guys, this needs to happen on the RSI. The RSI cannot go, making lower highs till when? Till when? This soon is going to be broken, very, very soon. So, yeah. Double bottom scenario is my expectation here for Bitcoin. Cardano to $1. Yes, Patoneco. Exactly, we've been talking about Cardano not looking good at all. Breaking the $1.44 here on the 4-hourly chart. Hang on a second, because this support might hold, guys. This might so hold. If we have a daily chart, I think in my opinion, below the $1.40, then yeah, it's going to be looking very bullish. I think I would bet that Cardano will be going to $1. But we can see that we are getting some support now, some support here. So if we manage to get a bounce here on the next 4-hourly chart candles, still be looking okay for Cardano. As soon as we break $1.45, $1.40, break and close a daily candle below these levels, yeah, it'll be looking quite bearish. We'll be seeing $1 Cardano. And why $1? This would be the next the measured move from this ascending triangle here. Or potentially, guys, all depending, this could be an ascending triangle. This would be the measured move. Or it could also be an ascending wedge here. Potentially, if we connect this high with this other high, this could have also been an ascending wedge. Or is it a continuation from this here, right up there? No, not potentially. I don't think we'll go this low. But anyway, the target from a wedge is getting to the lower part of the wedge. In this case, it would be just about the $1.15. Or if you count the wick, would be $1.05. So yeah, that's why we could see $1 for Cardano. Let me go through the comments, guys. Can you check Aave? Yes, for Jack, my real name. Aave, yes. Let's take a look at Aave. I do not hold any Aave. I hold some SNX, synthetics. Yeah, Aave, yeah. This is the 4-hourly chart for Aave. It wasn't looking too bad. It wasn't looking too bad here for Aave. Right. We can see that in February, Aave had, all the way down to March, massive correction. Yeah, over a 60% correction, you know, in the middle of the supposed bull market. We've had a less of a correction here for RV now, just at about 55%. So this drop has been less for RV, which is a good sign. Let's take a look at the 4-hourly chart. And yeah, we can see, oh sorry, this is RV against Bitcoin. RV US dollar. Yeah, very similar scenario to most of them. We can clearly see there's been major resistance here for RV, which is at the $415. $415 has been major resistance right over here. And you could even extend it and see it's been respecting the $415. We were creating higher lows right over here, and we've broken out of them. Broken out with the higher lows. Yeah, I see RV going to 285, first major support level. If this doesn't hold, I can see RV coming all the way down to $250. $250 RV measured move here would be coming even lower, guys, even lower from this ascending triangle. $210 ultimate level for RV. Obviously we can see if we extend this, we can see there's major resistance over here. This has been in January, so the $210 major resistance for RV. We did wick all the way down to this level here. So the technical measured move from the breakout of this ascending triangle is all the way to $210. This would be the move if the support levels don't hold, okay? 280 and 250. Looking bearish. The last hope is $210. Here is where we are looking for the potential reversal, guys. Potential reversal, continuation of the bull market for RV is $210. BTC goes, they all go. Yes, eventually, exactly. BTC goes down, most of the cryptos go down, except for T-Fuel. Except for T-Fuel. T-Fuel doesn't go down. T-Fuel goes up. T-Fuel is doing an amazing job. Yeah, if you do not hold any Theta tokens or T-Fuel, guys, obviously I'm not going to tell you to buy now, but yeah, T-Fuel will do extremely well in the future. I'm not going to give any price predictions, but yeah, it will be eventually above $1 in my opinion. Theta network, decentralized live streaming. Yeah, guys, this is part of the future. This is part of the future. And T-Fuel has an amazing role on the Theta network. So yeah, T-Fuel I think is going to be a great buy always. It's going to be used on the Theta network. Matic, let's take a look at Matic. I've taken a look at Matic, and my price target for Matic is, well, we did have quite a decent drop now, because we were talking at the beginning of the live stream, and yeah, we were talking about Matic at the $1.40, and we were expecting a sharp drop all the way to $1.20, guys, for Matic, because right, I hope a lot of viewers here for Matic, because this is the third time in the stream. Okay, last time, I'm going to tell you, go back, we've talked about Matic. I'm expecting a $1.20 for Matic very, very soon in the next coming hours or days. Why is this? Because we've broken out from this major support level, okay, at the $1.50 here for Matic. We broke $1.50, $1.52 to be exact, major support, and the next support below $1.50 is the $1.20 right over here, as you can see, because here we just see volatility, okay, in between the $1.20 and the $1.50 there is only volatility, okay. There's no major stops, as support and resistance. Very fast candles and wicks, so it does make sense that, you know, we are dropping pretty fast here. So we might have eventually some small retracements, but I do see a $1.20 in the next coming hours, potentially 1 day, 2 days. In my opinion, we might have a little bit of a, you know, pullback, but yeah, I do think $1.20 is very likely. Right, Polygon, yes, Polygon Matic. But yeah, guys, if BTC continues down, which I do not think, we are close, very close to the bottom. If the bottom wasn't just below the 30k. 20k, guys. Let's take a look at some on-chain data also, and some charts, some other charts, not only the price charts, because Solana, yes, we'll take a look at Solana here for Sahir. Right, Sahir, let's take a look at Sahir. BNB, all right, let's take a look at some ETC and Solana and ETC. Okay, I'm trying to go super fast in the comment section. Yeah, T-Fuel is looking really good. No, Novalak, yeah. Okay. Right, let's take a look at Solana. Solana US dollar. It was looking extremely well here. It was looking really good, but we finally broke this major support. Eventually got dragged from Bitcoin and Ethereum, and yeah, we also broke from this structure here, from these higher lows, which is bearish. We are getting supported here at the $34. Eventually we did get some major resistance right over here, just at the 34.35. Once we broke out here, this is the 4-hourly chart, and then got a bounce here at the $34. And now we've broken structure here. We've broken from these higher lows. Okay, and yeah, if we break $34, it's not going to be looking too good for Solana. It won't be looking too good for Solana here, guys. If we break $34, we could see a drop all the way to $26. This is the next major support level I can see. Could this potentially be a support? Yes, potentially. But I think it would be pretty easy to break while we're changing the structure here. We have broken out from these higher lows. So $34, major level here for Solana to hold. If we break down, you know, we could see a sharp drop here for Solana to the $26, $28 range. Right, what else? BNB. I got here someone asking for BNB. Yeah, this is what we had for BNB. We broke out from this symmetrical triangle. We had this major resistance here. And now eventually we could see that BNB was forming like an ascending wedge. Okay, right over here. And we have broken out from the ascending wedge, and we are hitting this major support level. I do think that BNB will be coming down to $300. clear ascending wedge here. This is also mentioned on the Bitcoin Sensors website, guys, on the technical analysis side. So make sure to check it out. Okay, we've got news, we've got price predictions. Okay, we've got the latest technical analysis. Here we can see the article on the Bitcoin Sensors website. BNB just broke out of this rising wedge pattern. As you can see, we discuss the levels here, so you want to check it out. The link is in the description. You have the technical analysis on the website. So yeah, next major support here for BNB would be $300. If $300 doesn't hold, you know, I am expecting all the way down here to $200, which would be the low part here from the wedge. If we do not count if we count the close of the body of the candle here on this ascending wedge, then would be $230 would be the conservative target after breaking $300. If $300 doesn't hold for BNB, then yeah, I think we would definitely be coming down to the $230 range at the lower part of the wedge. This is what the technicals say. How much lower do you think ETH will go? New out. Well, Ethereum. How low can we go for Ethereum? Let's take a look at Ethereum here. Let's take a look at Ethereum because I want to show you the VPVR. I think the $1,700 was the low for Ethereum. I think we didn't even touch the 1,700, just above that. But let me just get this chart here for you guys and take a look at the VPVR, which is one of my favorite indicators. Not very much indicators that I use, but we can clearly see this is the 4-hourly chart. We could easily go to the daily chart, and yeah, guys, just by looking at Ethereum here and zooming on the price action, where we have this red horizontal line here at the $1,784 exactly. This is where the most volume profile is, most volume traded, most accumulation phase. So this is where the most volume has been traded, the $1,780, and this obviously is from this huge accumulation phase. Obviously, also this is if we take a look at this chart better, this has been an accumulation cylinder, sorry, from Livermore. If we take a look at I'll show you the picture here right now, just so you can. Ascending cylinder accumulation from Livermore. Right, let me make this smaller. Hang on a second, let me get this out of the way. Let's get this smaller. And this played out really nicely for Ethereum. As you can see, you can see the accumulation cylinder, and after breaking out from the support, after getting a nice bounce from the support area of this cylinder, you know, Ethereum had a massive pump from $1,600 all the way up here, and we are getting supported now from where the most volume has been traded. So if you ask me where the bottom is for Ethereum, I'm going to say 1,780 was the bottom. The wick that we had on the 23rd of May was the bottom for Ethereum. We could come down and create a double bottom scenario or come a little bit lower. Okay, usually we have, you know, the last wick. There's always a last wick to get below the bottom that you thought it was the bottom. So there could be a wick to the 1,750, 1,700 maximum. I not see 1,700. Yeah, about 1,700. And this is where we have most of the volume traded. We have a peak here on the volume profile, which is absolutely insane. Look how big the peak is. Look at that peak over here. And this was just where we hit here from the 23rd of May on the capitulation phase. And between the 19th and the 23rd, you know, we just hit that support level. And this is where we have the most volume traded. So you're asking me, where's the bottom for Ethereum? 1,780. That's my opinion. The charts tell me that to break this level, we're going to have to need a huge amount of selling pressure. Huge amount of selling pressure. Could you please cover Ramp coin? Yes, let's take a look at Ramp here on the chart. Let's take a look at Ramp. Well, it seems like that we did look at Ramp here before. It did a descending wedge here because I already had this on the chart. And yeah, it seems like we met the target from this descending wedge. We broke out from the wedge and met the target here. This was after the capitulation phase on the 4-hourly chart. Now, what can we see? What can we see for Ramp? Let's go to the 1-hourly chart and look at the short term. I haven't done much analysis before on Ramp, so major levels here. Confusing chart this is. Let's zoom out on the 4-hourly chart. I've done absolutely no charting here for Ramp, but I can clearly see we are hitting major support now, just below the 20 cents. It has been major support here in the past. So yeah, let's go back to January here. We can clearly see that the 20 cent level is major support for Ramp. So if 20 cent breaks, which we are sitting right now for Ramp, very likely we'll come to much lower levels. We had a little bit of fake out over here, so fake out's always good. It's always a possibility. Ramp could fake out to 17 cents, but we can see support right over here, support there, support here. This was in January, February, part of March. We had a lot of volatility right over here. It did held nicely. We just had a wick at the 20 cents. Eventually breaking out, faking out, you know, with this massive capitulation phase, massive pump, huge volatility the last couple of weeks. The week of in between the 17th and the 23rd of May. And now, you know, we should be holding around the 20 cent level for Ramp. If this manages to break, not making a fake out here. This actually broke down and then was getting heavy resistance. But if we break out resistance and then break out the breakout, it is going to be looking very bearish, guys, here. Very bearish. I wouldn't say this is a head and shoulder scenario. Right shoulder looks a little bit choppy. Also with this massive fake out. But yeah, it's not looking good in the mid short term, okay? We are creating lower highs. We are sitting at major support, which looks like wants to get broken. And the only major support I can see here for Ramp is this next major level, which is at the 7 cents. So yeah, because we can see a sharp climb here for Ramp. We're gonna have a sharp drop if 20 cents doesn't hold. Could you please cover Ramp? Yes. What your thoughts are about ATA? Yes, ATA was looking quite good. I didn't look into. I wanted to look at Aquaria also, Cleaning oceans. Automata. Yes, this could potentially be a good project. I didn't go through it. Automata Network is a decentralized service protocol that provides middleware like traceless privacy services for dApps on Ethereum and Polkadot to achieve privacy. Yes, this could be actually a good project. It's only been launched just a few days ago. Obviously having a drop because they must have had a massive token sale. I haven't taken a look at the project. I'm not going to take a look at the project right now on the live stream, but yeah, if we take a look at the chart, there's probably no data here for, yeah, no data. I haven't taken a look at the project. I will take a look at it though. A query and ATA. Let me just note this here on my notepad because these are a decent project. I've heard them before. Okay. Thibaut, hi Axe, por favor. Right, Axe, let's take a look at Axe. Not familiar with the project also, just familiar with a couple of altcoins. Axie Infinity. Axie Infinity with 200 million market cap. It's launched not too long ago. Obviously having a massive correction. AXS, let's take a look. It's probably not too much data also for this coin. Right, let's zoom out here on the daily charts. Okay. This is the logarithmic. Well. On the daily chart, yes, not looking too good here. Not looking too good. Let's go to the 4-hourly chart here for AXS. Not too familiar with the project, but this chart looks very similar to the last coin that I was looking at. We are currently hitting major support right over this area. Obviously we have the volatility from the capitulation phase violating the support, but we can clearly see it's been major support here in March, and we're getting above it here nicely, and we are just staying above this support level. The price is making lower highs. So, you know, this price action is a turnover. Head and shoulder scenario. We could get a bounce here and get a little bit of a relief rally for Axe. If this doesn't hold the $3.40 area, you know, breakout here on the 4-hourly chart, get a breakout here with volume, and then a breakout from the breakout, then yeah, we could come as low as $2.30, where I see the next major support level, the $2.30 right over here, where it's been major resistance and support. We can see clearly the resistance and the support level here. So if this level, which is the $3.40, doesn't hold, I can see a severe drop to $2.30 for Axe. Yeah, looking too good. Not looking too good. Bitcoin getting a little bit of a bounce now. A little bit of a bounce. 4-hourly chart. Let's take a look at the 1-hourly chart here for Bitcoin. It was having some bullish divergence on the 1-hourly, so it was we could expect a bounce just like we are having now for Bitcoin. On the 1-hourly chart, we can see, you know, RSI going up, price going down. So this, you know, this relief rally was expected, very much so. We could have another retest at the $33,800, this support level. Right, let me go through the comments, guys. Just lagging behind like always. Very hard to go every single comment. Good morning from California. Pamela, how are you doing? How are you doing, guys? Guys, make sure to smash up the like button. And if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. I do daily TA on Bitcoin, cryptocurrency. I do live streams, connect to with the community. I have £1,900. David, what should I invest in for best returns for end of 2021? Well, I am dollar cost averaging on Bitcoin and Ethereum. They're my two, big holdings. I like Chainlink also. I am not going to tell you where to put your money, but that is what I'm doing. Dollar cost averaging. Now is a good moment to buy some BTC, in my opinion. BTC price is looking very good at these levels. Fred, welcome to Wrecked City. Yes, everybody's getting wrecked. No, guys, if you're a hodler, guys, if you are a trader, be careful with trading. Make sure to do some proper TA. And yeah, guys, do not get wrecked. Only use a small percentage of your portfolio for trading. If you are interested in trading, guys, make sure to check out the links in the description. The best bonuses available are there, okay, for you guys. PrimeXbt, my favorite day trading platform. If you use Bitcoin Census 50 as the promotion code, you'll be getting 50% in addition of what you deposit for PrimeXbt. Here you use Bitcoin and Ethereum as collateral, even USDT, and you can trade oil, you can trade Dow Jones, Nasdaq, all sorts. There's 50 different assets here to trade with using Bitcoin, Ethereum, or USDT as collateral, okay? You get 50% in addition if you use my link in the description and Bitcoin Census 50 as promotion code. You just log in, okay, go to margin trading account and you put Bitcoin Census 50 here and you're getting 50% on top of your deposit. Also, there's a trading tutorial of PrimeXbt in the description. So if you do not know how to trade on PrimeXbt, I've got a 40-minute long tutorial on how to trade on PrimeXbt. I've also got my Bybit one, and there's a Bybit referral link. Also, I'll be getting a small percent of commission, and you'll be helping out the channel, and you'll be getting the best bonus available. Bitcoin will drop to $25,000 within this week. Scooby Gaming, potentially. I'm not going to say no. I'm going to think it is unlikely, but it is possible. It is possible. I think this support level just below $30,000 will hold in the end, guys. Imagine if this would be a shoulder, head, and shoulder pattern. The measured move from this huge head and shoulder pattern is getting the top to the resistance, and from the breakout, guys, from the breakout, we are going to come, hang on a second, let go. This is, I can't believe this. We are going to come to minus $4,000 per Bitcoin in this bear market. No joke, guys, no joke. This is a head and shoulder pattern. Can you see it? We can clearly see the neckline here. $30,000 major support. Guys, head and shoulder right over here. Head over here. Left shoulder, right shoulder. The measured move from the head to the neckline. Breakout. Guys, look at this. Because it's the logarithmic chart, the stick goes large, okay? So from the breakout, guys, we're going to minus $6,000 for Bitcoin. What do you think about that target? Right. Enough of that. Enough of the jokes. I think $30,000, just below $30,000 is the bottom, guys. This is what usually happens when we have a capitulation phase and this huge amount of volume. This is what usually happens on the markets. If you have a severe drop, capitulation with huge amount of volume, this usually is the bottom. We usually have a dead cat bounce, making a double bottom, or potentially having the last wick below the capitulation face. This is what usually happens, okay? This time could be different. Yes, of course. Markets don't have to do the exactly same thing every single time. So we could actually go below the $28,000, which is my last hope of getting a bounce from here. If we break $28,000, yeah, next major level is $22,000. We could hit 25 eventually in this week, like Scooby Gaming is saying. Right. The future of Matic. I think Matic has got a good future. It's a working scaling solution for Ethereum, like I've been mentioning, and it is actually working. If Ethereum 2.0 is lagging, then Matic will do well in the near future, potentially going to $10. I'm not going to give you price predictions, but Matic is working, layer 2 solution, and it is working. So Matic can do very, very well, especially if Ethereum 2.0 is going to lag. Right, I got David here asking, do you think is okay to buy now BTC because it's a crash, or wait for it to crash more? Well, this is the question of a lot of people, because I've been investing in crypto since late 2018, just at the bear market, and round about this area right over here, I was investing at about 5k, then obviously saw this drop and I was like, holy crap, what is this? So I've been scooping up, but the best strategy is to dollar cost average. I had a 9 to 5 job, 8 to 5 actually, and I was just investing as much as I could every single month, dollar cost averaging every single month. So June, put $500, June, July, $500, August, $500. I was just dollar cost averaging since 2018 till now. I stopped dollar cost averaging once we broke all-time high, around about 25k. At 25k, I stopped dollar cost averaging once we broke all-time highs. Now is a good time, and I sold 20% of my portfolio when I did the video on the distribution schematic right over here. I had about $54,000. Yeah, round about there, guys. We ever got the video here from, yeah, we're talking about here the distribution schematic. It was at $53,000 when I made the video, and we're going to talk about the distribution schematic from Wyckoff. Yeah, I sold 20% of my portfolio, not just Bitcoin, Ethereum, also some Chainlink, a little bit of everything, about 20% total, because I saw this scenario. I saw many analysts talking about it also, and this was very, very possible. This is a professional top, okay? The professional traders make this top. Everybody was expecting a blow off top here for this. If this is going to be a small bear market or a large bear market, it doesn't matter. Everybody's talking, yeah, this wasn't a blow off top, so it's not going to be the top. But guys, in 2017, we did not have professional traders. It was just chickens with no head buying Bitcoin, because most of the professional institutions and traders didn't believe in Bitcoin. They thought Bitcoin was a scam. And blow off top usually is an absolute FOMO. Is absolute FOMO from retail investors. And this, this top over here from 2017 was a retail top compared to this top over here, which is a professional, institutional, traders top. Okay, clear accumulation. They were selling at these tops. They sell. This is a clear distribution. They are tricking you, thinking that we are breaking all-time highs and we are going to higher levels. But they are tricking you. They are getting out at the very peak. This is a professional market top distribution phase. So yeah, we do not need a blow off top, especially when there's more liquidity. Very hard for a blow off top when there's low liquidity. But yeah, guys, I still think that in between 30k and 29k is the bottom because of the volume and the capitulation phase. Double bottom scenario, maybe a small wick to the downside below $30,000. I've taken a look at B chain, Manvit, thank you. What's the VVPR? The VPVR, you mean? No, the volume profile on BTC. Let's take a look at the VPVR here for BTC. Yeah, not too much volume. We are just holding, okay? Just holding, as you can see here on the chart. Hang on a second, let me just get this out of the way. Okay, on the VPVR, we can see that the end of the cliff, okay, we can see this mountain of volume. And suddenly the volume disappears. So it would make sense to see a massive drop all the way to the $23,000 range, just at about $24,000, where we have our next peak of volume. In between $30,000 and $24,000, there is hardly any volume traded. We can see that we had a massive leg up here. So that's why there's no volume traded in between $30,000 and $24,000. Okay, there's a massive hole here of volume. So if we break $30,000, potentially we'll be having wicks all the way down to 29, 28, where we had a wick here in January at 28,000. But we can see the only volume traded here was from the 24th of December till the 1st of January. So there's only been 6 days traded in between $24,000 and $30,000, guys. So yeah, exactly. Not too much volume, not too much movement around those ranges, because there's only been 6 days in the history of Bitcoin traded in between $24,000 and $30,000. What does this mean? That there hasn't been much volume. Okay, the momentum was bullish, so the price was already going up. The market was just saying, there is buying pressure. Let the market go up and up and until it stabilizes. And here's where it stabilizes, just above the $30,000. Now here the market is saying, right, is there more selling pressure or buying pressure? Eventually there was another accumulation phase. There was still more buying pressure. Well, then the price, what does it do? It pops up. So the market doesn't know. The market, the algorithms doesn't know the buying or selling pressure in between 30 and 24k. So if we break 30k, the most likely scenario is having a severe drop. Okay, 28k would be the last major support level. So we could see a little bit of volatility below 30k. But if 28k breaks, we confirm the breakout of 30k, then we could see a severe drop to 24k, guys. because there's no volume traded. There's no data of if there's buying or selling pressure there. No support levels. And here, by looking at this data on the VPVR, the next major level, where I have this orange box, there is data that $24,000 is the next major support level. So we could expect a severe drop to the $24,000 range if we confirm the $30,000 breakout, breaking 28K potentially. So yeah, I mean, this is why $30,000 is holding also. Because, you know, if I zoom here, if I get this orange box, okay, which is the $30,000 range, and I take it all the way to the VPVR, pay attention here on the VPR. This is when the cliff, this is when the volume ends. Look at this huge amount of volume ends right over here. So that's why the price is holding, because there is a lot of buying pressure here. There is a lot of data of accumulation. That's why the price is bouncing here. VPVR, this data tells us there is a lot of volume. There is a lot of volume traded just on top of the $30,000 range. That's why I think it is the bottom, and we are going to have a double bottom scenario. Obviously, this is my opinion. I could be wrong. There could be a massive selling pressure. You know, we got Donald Trump saying that Bitcoin's a scam. Who knows is going to come yet? Who knows who's coming tomorrow on the news and saying that Bitcoin's a scam? Will it be the president of Russia? We know China's supposedly banned Bitcoin for the 5th time in its history. How many times has China banned Bitcoin? Good night from Indonesia. Hello, Tio Hidoyono. How are you doing? $1,700 Ethereum dollar cost average. Yeah, I think $1,700 is the bottom for Ethereum. If we are going to continue the bull market, sorry guys. Because, you know, data is telling me here that there is a huge amount of volume. This was already expected, guys. I did a video from this the potential crash here from this diamond reversal pattern also. I'm not sure if you are an old subscriber, you might remember me talking about this diamond reversal, guys. My target wasn't as low. My target here was at about $3,200, but we did talk about the scenario of, you know, because there was no stops here on the 4-hourly chart. We could see all of this, you know, as potentially as a leg up into the pattern, into the diamond reversal pattern. And, you know, for entertainment purposes, I was saying, guys, if we break the support of this diamond reversal, you know, my target was 3,200 because I was eventually extremely bullish. I was saying 3,200 if we break the support of this diamond reversal pattern. If you're an old subscriber, you will remember this. And, you know, but just for entertainment purposes, you know, if this is the whole leg up into the pattern of the diamond reversal, you know, supposed measured move from the diamond reversal is, yeah, I've got it here actually. Yeah, is around about the $1,900, and we actually came all the way down to, yeah, just below $1,900. So the target, the technical target from this low over here, okay, because all of this is a leg up. This is obviously the retracement. So the impulse starts from here all the way to the middle here of the diamond reversal pattern from the breakout, which was there, and just zooming in here, from the breakout all the way down, was taking us to the $1,900, and we actually wicked all the way down from here. This was counting the capitulation on the 19th. So yeah, sometimes technical analysis, as crazy as it sounds, sometimes it's really, really accurate. But yeah, I think $1,780 was the bottom for Ethereum. Huge amount of volume there, massive support. Looking at the VPVR. You think 32K will hold Bitcoin? I think 30K will hold Bitcoin. Now we're just having a small bounce. Okay, let's take a look at the 1 hourly chart. We're just getting a bounce now. We're potentially going to come lower. I think 30K, just below 30K. We'll be seeing some volatility below 30K. What's your thoughts about XRP? I've never bought XRP. I never held XRP. I do not have XRP in my portfolio. I trade XRP. I got stopped out on my last trade on XRP actually. And yeah, I'm not bullish on XRP. It might do all right. Eventually, it's an altcoin if there is an alt season. But it was a really bad performer in the bull market. I think, I think it did up to a 8x from 20 cents. It went to 160 or 180. Yeah, not a very good performer in the bull market. Many altcoins have been doing 20x, 30x, and XRP is just lagging so much. Never liked XRP. I prefer Stellar Lumens actually. XLM. MicroStrategy add up $500 million to their Bitcoin accumulation. Yes, I read this. I thought it was about 400 million. I think he's actually getting into debt to buy those Bitcoin. So yeah, this guy is extremely bullish on Bitcoin. It's insane. But MicroStrategy price fell after that. Yes, MicroStrategy, I saw a chart from MicroStrategy and also the Bitcoin price. They were very similar together because he has a huge amount of Bitcoin. I think it's over 100,000 Bitcoin in his portfolio and his holdings. So yeah, he has a huge amount of Bitcoin. China has not banned Bitcoin. Yeah, well, they haven't banned Bitcoin, but they've said they were banning Bitcoin and crypto about 5 times in the whole history of cryptocurrency. Since Bitcoin's existence, China has been saying China's banning cryptocurrency, China's banning Bitcoin. And this just creates FUD. It just makes the price of Bitcoin drop. Obviously picking up afterwards. Hey, what's up, Felix? How are you doing? Looking into speculation and has mining concerns. Yes, China is purchasing its own digital as a dollar alternative. Exactly. Tio Hidoyino, China better ban crypto and the entire about crypto. It would be good in the upcoming years. No FUD more from China. Can you look at Engine Coin, please? Yes, I will take a look at Engine, Pamela. Let's take a look at Engine. Okay, Engine not looking extremely bullish. There is major support right over here. Yeah, Engine is just making lower highs, as you can see right over here. Lower highs every single time. So to start feeling bullish on Engine, we would have to break this, this trend line and break this high over here at the $2. Currently at $1.20, very, very far away now from there. So yeah, I would start getting bullish on Engine again. So I guess Engine is a decent project. I know it's in the NFT space and it's in the gaming space also. Very recognized, a lot of partnerships. And yeah, I think underneath this trend line is good for accumulating. As soon as we break in this trend line, well, then it's been looking bullish for Engine Coin. But we are creating lower highs. So if you are thinking on accumulating, I think, below this trend line, creating higher lows, lower highs, sorry, is good for accumulating, in my opinion. But Coinbase, see, Binance, you're cheating now. BNB needs to be 250. Everything will be revealed. Yes, I'm not a huge fan of BNB also, Poyraz. I'm not a huge fan. I'm a fan of Ethereum eventually. Very bullish on Ethereum and many altcoins built on the Ethereum network. And BNB, Binance Smart Chain, and all of this. I think CZ is not, the best guy. Also, BNB. Yeah, let's see if BNB. I've been doing some short-term technical analysis here on BNB, and yeah, BNB. If we break these major support levels, BNB might be coming to the $230. If we break 330, then $300 is next major support. If we break 330 here for BNB, yeah, we could see a severe drop here. If they are lucky enough, potentially a double bottom. But yeah, ascending wedge right over here, and the target would be, yeah, the $230. This is also mentioned on the Bitcoin Census website, guys. If you check out the website, we've got the latest news. We've got exchange reviews also. Here you can see the best bonuses available on different exchanges, okay? So make sure to check it out, guys. Bybit, we've got the latest bonus here is $1,610. Fairmix 130, PrimeXbt 50% in addition of your deposit. This is all on the website, guys. Also, you can see different exchange reviews, the best bonuses available, and the fees, also the best fees. So you can check it out. We've got guides on how to buy Bitcoin, price predictions. We've got the latest news and technical analysis. The latest news is your BTC price decreased by a meme. So yeah, the link is in the description so you can check it out. The latest one also, Bitcoin price takes a hit once again. Here is what caused the dip, and we can see, Donald Trump, we've talked about this here on the website. So yeah, guys, make sure to check it out. We've got the latest here on the Bitcoin Census page. So the link is in the description so you can check it out. What do I think about Theta? Theta has got to be one of the most bullish projects there is in cryptocurrency. Decentralized streaming, okay, and the actual token, and T-Fuel has a utility. You can tip also by looking at streamers. Yeah, decentralized everything is the future, guys. Decentralized everything. We need to decentralize every single thing. And decentralized streaming is working pretty well. Theta network is working extremely well. T-Fuel, you just need to look at T-Fuel. T-Fuel absolutely exploding. VPVR on fire. All of this is buying pressure. All this is accumulation. Absolutely insane how T-Fuel touched all-time highs at 60 cents. Today, guys, T-Fuel is not in a bear market. T-Fuel is still in a bull market. This altcoin is in a bull market. Look at the 19th of May. Look at the 19th of May here, guys. This wick over here is the 19th of May, capitulation phase. Most of the altcoins around this area. Most of the altcoins around this area from the 19th. Look at T-Fuel. Extremely bullish in this project. Theta, T-Fuel, Theta network is going to do so well in the future. Decentralized streaming, guys. Super bullish. Tio Hidoyo, WDIT, about what do you think, okay, about SFI? The all-time high was $4,000 and now is $400. Do you think this coin worth to buy? Let's take a look at this coin over here. I'm not too familiar with this project, but we can... Oh, okay, is this a Saffron Finance? Yeah, I'm not... I've seen it before. Rings a bell. Nothing here that says about Sci-fi all-time high was $4,000. Okay, not on CoinGecko. Let's take a look at the chart here for SFEI US dollar here on Polynex. Yeah, there's not too much data here. I'm not too familiar with the project. Not too familiar with the project, so I wouldn't know how to say if this is a bullish project or not. Do you think it's okay to buy now BTC or wait to crash more? David, I think that dollar cost average is the best strategy that you can do for buying Bitcoin, okay? Nobody knows where the bottom is. Nobody knows if we are really going to go to 25K. There's so many people saying we're going to 25K, 20K. I saw some, some insane guys saying that we're going down to 9K. We are going to $9,000 Bitcoin. Come on, guys. No, we are not going to $9,000. No. Forget about that. 25K, yes, it is possible. It is possible. If you ask me, unlikely. Unlikely that we are starting the bear market also. That the bear market has started, that we peaked in April. Bull markets are extending, guys. Let me show you here with this one over here. I've talked about this before. The bull cycles are extending. The adoption is taking time. There is more people every single day adopting cryptocurrency, but this is how the market moves. The markets are heavily manipulated by media, by Donald Trump, by Elon Musk, okay, by professionals that can talk about these guys and they have heavily invested in Bitcoin and they are distributing the market like they've done, like professional moves, okay? But the market cycles are extending. Every single day there is more people using Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, okay? And this is a fact. So how come if there is going to be more people every single day and faster, okay, the adoption is happening faster, the more people's using something, the faster it grows eventually. I'm not sure if you heard of the story of the 100th monkey, okay? Because once, certain amount of people, once 10% of the world population or 15% starts using Bitcoin and crypto or starts using anything and it actually works and is better, then suddenly 90% of the whole global population is using it. So this is going to be the scenario for Bitcoin. I think not even is about 3 to 5% of the entire world are using Bitcoin and crypto. So in between 3 and 4, okay, it's growing very, very fast. The last time I saw it, it was just a bit more, it was over 3%, which is over 100 million people in the world using Bitcoin and crypto. And now it's going very, very fast. Now it might be hitting about 5%. Once these numbers hit 10%, 12%, we're going to have a severe jump all the way from 12% using Bitcoin and crypto to a 90% worldwide. So that's why, a super cycle, maybe not this time, but in 2025, 2026, is very, very possible. We could see a massive jumps in Bitcoin and some major cryptos that are major blockchains that we are using. And the cycles are extending. So this was just a small bubble that happened in January, February, March, okay? Once Bitcoin broke all-time high of 20,000, massive hype, and the media is, social media is so powerful nowadays that everybody knew about Bitcoin. Everybody's talking about Bitcoin. Everybody's talking about crypto. Massive bubble again, super hyped. Eventually, bubbles pop, and this time it popped with a distribution phase. And yeah, guys, but they are extending. This is healthy for the market. We should, even though we go to $25,000, perfect, guys. That'll be very, very nice. This is what's expected, okay? Because of the adoption on Bitcoin and crypto, this cycle hasn't ended. The cycles are going much longer. We are getting adoption. We are getting adoption right now, and this is the move that is expected. We're not entering a multi-bear market and we're going to $9,000 Bitcoin. No, guys. You'll be exiting. You won't be timing the market well. People are expecting lower levels. You will always expect lower levels in a bear market. You will always expect higher levels in a bull market. And most of the people get it wrong. I only cashed out 20% of my portfolio at $54,000 Bitcoin. Some Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin. So I did not cash out at $64,000 at 65K. No way. You cannot time the market. And I only cashed out 20%. I could have cashed out 50% of my portfolio and now buy this dip. But it's unpredictable, guys. But I do believe that the market will be peaking out somewhere, not at the end of 2022, potentially mid 2022, March 2022. Very difficult timing, but somewhere in between 2022 and 2023. Because the cycles are extending. They are not getting shorter. This was a little hype cycle that happened right now inside of this cycle. Bull market over, yes. Yeah, exactly. We are in a bear market. We just don't know if it's going to be a multi-year bear market or a monthly bear market. 30-70. Bull market is over, yes. Guys, it's eventually when we have a correction, okay, like this of over 50%, yeah, okay, we are in a bear market. But for how long? How long will it take to break the all-time high? How long will it take? Will it take 2 years? Will it take 1 year? Will we break it in August? September, in a couple of months? Will we get a relief rally over here now? Then come back down and then break the high? The question is, how long will this bear market be? Not if we are in a bear market. We know we're in a bear market, but how long is this bear market going to be? Is it just going to be another couple of months, or is it going to be a couple of years? And I'm going to say a few months by looking at this. We are in a monthly bear market. Second cycle had several months of a bear market before actually extending. 2017 also had, I'm not sure how many months, but let's go back here on the chart for BTC. In 2017, I think it potentially might have been weeks. Right, let's go to the weekly chart here and we'll check out. Okay, this is the weekly chart for Bitcoin. From the top of the peak here of mid 2013. Okay, this is in weeks. All the way till it broke all-time high again, which was in October. 27 weeks before it took for Bitcoin to break its high. And then look at this massive rally that it had in 2013. So 27 weeks is 12 weeks is 4, 3, yeah, just over 6 months, guys. Over 6 months from April, yeah, till almost November here. About 6 months. So this could easily happen again, guys. This could easily happen again. We've just been, how long have we been? Well, let's take a look at 2017 also, because 2017 must have been 1 month, 2 months at maximum. From the high till the breakout of all-time high here from this correction was 8 weeks. That was 2 months. That was 2 months right over here from this correction in 2017. And it must have been another 2 months from this correction over here from this high all the way to the breakout of all-time high. 6 weeks. So it was 8 weeks here. It was 2 months. We have been over 2 months now, I think, from the high. Let's take a look here on this chart. If we go here from the high till now, 8 bars. Yeah, we've been 2 months now in this bear market now since the peak. So we did see in 2013 27 bars, 27 weeks. So I mean, it doesn't need to happen, but this could happen easily from the high here till we break again. If we had to do a similar scenario from 2013, from the first correction, from the first bubble, if we count 27 weeks, it would take us all the way to October. So we could be till October, you know, in this correction, have a relief rally, bounce, you know, down over here, and then, you know, in October break the all-time high. If we were to repeat the scenario of 2013, make something similar like this. This was a bear market, guys, but this was a 6 months bear market. So the question is, are we in a monthly bear market, or are we in a multi-yearly bear market? Look at the monthly and tell me the bull market is over. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Glenn. Exactly. If you take a look at the monthly, well, obviously the macro here on the logarithmic, you know, so yeah. Question is, are we going to have a bear market like this, or are we going to have a bear market like this, or like this? And if markets are extending, okay, if markets are extending from peak to peak of each market, we've taken longer, and from its lower part of the market till the peak, it's also taken longer. Okay, so the estimation time also with adoption, and this also happens with adoption, this should be around about 2022, 2023 for the peak of the market. Nobody knows for certain, but I know we are in a bear market. I mean, I'm fed up of people talking about we're in a bear market, we are in a bear market. Yes, but how long for is the question. Someone let me know in the comment section, when is this bear market till? Is it going to be a couple of months? Is it going to be till 2024? Is it going to be till the next halving? Is it going to be till 2026? Let me know, guys, in the comment section. I think it's going to be just a few months bear market, in my opinion. Just a shakeout. Sedina Radio. Yes, potentially just a shakeout. This is what I think. 2099. August tops. August tops. Second. This has been the biggest shakeout in a bull market. You know, if we do manage to break all-time highs in August or October, you know, just in a few months from here, which is going to take, you know, it's going to take a lot of buying power, okay, but we just need just a few more institutions. Imagine if ETFs get approved in July or something like that in United States. Suddenly we have some clown talking good about Bitcoin. You know, we just need two clowns on Twitter and on the news talking good about Bitcoin. ETFs approve, and yeah, it won't take too much for the price to come back to all-time high. Just need 2 or 3 clowns on social media or the news to talk good about Bitcoin. It is the future. It's going to be the world's currency. Reserve currency. Bitcoin's going to be the world's reserve currency if we just have 2 or 3 very heavily influenced people on social media, ETFs approved, How many institutions do you think have invested in Bitcoin in the last year since 2020? Please let me know, guys, in the comment section. How many do you think? How many institutions have invested in Bitcoin out of the thousands of institutions that have billions of dollars? We will see 24-22 range. Emre, yes, potentially 22-24k range, potentially, yes. If we break $28,000, yeah, I am betting that we are going to go down to $24,000. So yeah, $28,000 Emre is my last major support. If we are going to play out the accumulation schematic here from Wyckoff, if this is going to play out, we could come as low as $28,000. If we break $28,000, well, eventually then, yeah, we'll have a major drop to $24,000. We have a consolidation here for several days, $24,000. Also shown on the VPVR, like I showed you guys before. Taking a look at the VPVR, we can see that volume suddenly disappears here at $30,000 on this mountain. Volume disappears, then volume has a peak here on the VPVR. So yeah, it would make sense to drop from 29k, 28k all the way down to 24k. $4,000 drop, $5,000 drop. Very likely. Emre, how are you doing anyway? Trying to shake out the Wall Street Bets crew. Yes, Zatina, maybe. That's a lot of money. Kathy Woods and Michael Saylor, I go with them on Twitter. Yes, exactly. Kathy Woods expecting a 500,000 Bitcoin before 2030, I think. Only volume matters. Who cares how many wallets, in my opinion? Yes. Outer compound, cake or bunny, actually a good option while the markets recover. Falling wedge on the daily up to October maybe. ISR, let's take a look at the daily. Falling wedge on the daily. Are you talking about this falling wedge potentially? Yeah, I can't see much of a falling wedge here. Connecting this low with this potentially. If we close the candles, the close of the candlesticks, potentially descending wedge maybe. If this were to play out like a descending wedge, best scenario would be getting a dip to 28k sideways and pop out. But I don't see a descending wedge here. I don't see very much a descending wedge. Connecting the closes of the candles, yes, potentially. Not very nice descending wedge. Saludos desde Mallorca. Patonejo, ¿quién eres? Who are you, Patonejo? Dead cat bounce right now. Potentially, well, on the 1 hourly chart, this has been a dead cat bounce. This right over here, we've seen the drop, the bounce, and yeah, back down again. Eventually on the daily chart. Are you talking about the short term? Yeah, potentially on the 4 hourly chart. Guys, not too much volume, eh? Pay attention to this because this huge amount of volume on the 19th is also extreme buying pressure, okay, guys? This is extreme buying pressure. This amount of volume usually signs a bottom. It is very, very hard to break this amount of volume, okay? When you see this on the markets. Usually this is a sign of a bottom, eh guys? Usually, not always, but usually. When you see this, you always see the massive drop followed with this volume ending the drop. Obviously, you see if the bulls have enough steam to break out and go to the golden pocket and rest of it. And we eventually have the dead cat bounce, guys. But what happens after the dead cat bounce? Do we break the lows or do we create a double or triple bottom? accumulation phase. This is very uncertain times, guys. If you ask me, I will tell you that there's not enough selling pressure to break the $30,000 range. There is not going to be enough FUD. There's not going to be enough FUD, enough selling pressure to bring the market down to $24,000. Yes, but this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Elliott wave. Okay. I've seen other analysts also saying that this is a 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to have the 5 potentially at about $24,000, approximately 25. Okay. I'm not a fan of Elliott wave theory very much. It sometimes plays out. What do you think about this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? And we're going to come the 5 wave here, ultimate 5 wave down to $25,000. But I could also say that this is an ABC correction. This is the A from the all-time high, okay? Pay attention. This is the all-time high, A, B, okay? And the C right over here. And now eventually we are just going to do the double bottom here from the C correction and pump from here. Very likely also, I see this scenario playing out than the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave, and expecting the 5 wave down to 25k. Yeah, guys, I see more of this as an ABC correction, and we are just doing the double bottom scenario, eventually wicking below, because you always have the last wick. You think this is the bottom, but there's always a last wick here. There is always a last wick. Like here, a lot of people, do you think this is the top over here on the before you knew the distribution? This is the top. No, there's always a last wick. This is the top. No, always a last wick. Boom, 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 and then you drop. So we can expect 1, 2 more wicks below here. The last wick here, the last wick here, inside the accumulation phase. Last wick. Last wick. This is my opinion, guys. Eventually. W, yeah, exactly. Yeah. W, yeah. W pattern. Double bottom pattern. Right over here. Guys, if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. I do daily technical analysis on Bitcoin, crypto. I try and connect with the community. You know, I am all ears also. I want to know your opinion. I'll give you my opinion on the market. A way to support the channel is to smashing up the like button, guys. And if you are interested in trading, make sure to check out the PrimeXbt trading platform. I've got the best bonus available for you guys. The link is in the description. If you use Bitcoin Census 50 and my link as the promotion code Bitcoin Census 50, you're getting 50% in addition of what you deposit. You deposit $10,000, you're getting $5,000 on top of that. Obviously, I'm getting a tiny commission. You're helping out, and you'll be getting the best bonus available. The same for Bybit. Bybit has got I've got the best bonus available. It's $1,610. So the link is in the description. Both of the tutorials of these two trading platforms are in the description, also in the trading section, on the tutorial section, sorry. So make sure to check that out. PrimeXbt is amazing. You can use Bitcoin as collateral, and you can trade oil, you can trade gold. Absolutely amazing. So make sure to check that out. You're obviously helping out the channel as well, guys, because I'm getting a tiny commission. Insider news. Matic, please. I am a sub. Yes, okay, definitely. I'll do analysis for my subscribers. We're talking about Matic before on the channel, and I think Matic was going to have a drop to $1.20. Yeah, I'll also look at that one over there. Let's take a look at Matic US dollar. We are getting a little bit of a bounce now. But yeah, we just hit the $1.28 for Matic. There's a major support here that we broke, the $1.50, okay? Being acting as major support here, as you can see. We have 4 hourly closes right over here on top of the $1.50, also right over here, and also over here. We did have a wick, but we had a close on top of $1.50 here for Matic. So we broke this major support level that we were mentioning, and now eventually we are coming to lower levels. We might have a little bit of a retracement here, a little bit of a bounce, but I do think that we might be hitting $1.20 because I do not see major support levels underneath the $1.50 because there's only a lot of noise. We can see here clearly that we had a fast leg up here, you know, a lot of wicks over here, the market coming straight back down, straight back up here. So there's just a lot of noise here around this area. So I am expecting Matic to probably hit the $1.20. We've already hit the $1.28. Maybe another leg down here before we get a severe bounce at the next support. To remain bullish on Matic, I think we should be breaking this trend line here from these lower highs. As you can see, connected these lower highs on a trend line, and we can see next major support resistance at the moment is this one that we broke as support, $1.50, and then the $1.80, sorry, $1.80 right over here. It's been major support for a long time here. So yeah, this would be the two next major levels. Once we break this $1.80 and this resistance of the trend line, then it's going to be looking very bullish for Matic. Can you do ETH USDT, please? Yes, ETH US dollar. Also, it is the same. So ETH US dollar. Let me get the VPVR out of the way. Yeah, I think Ethereum can come as low as 2,200 at the moment. The measured move from this ascending triangle from the breakout would take us all the way down to the $1,780, potentially trying to form a double bottom scenario if this doesn't break. Major level here, major support. This is where we have most of the volume profile, most of the volume traded for Ethereum, just below the $1,800. So this should hold nicely as support. This is the measured move, or the technical measured move from this pattern, okay guys? This could also be a continuation pattern, like a flag, like a pennant. It is an ascending triangle clearly, so we've had the drop here, and then eventually we could have a retest at this level. Very, very strong support. Next support to hold nicely is the 2,200. If 2,200 breaks, then yeah, we could have a severe drop from here. Guys, thank you very much for tuning in. ADA US dollar, last coin. Okay, guys, thank you very much for tuning in. Make sure to smash up the like button. You'll be helping out the channel immensely. ADA US dollar wasn't looking extremely good. Just holding, guys. I was saying that if we close a daily chart, daily candle, or even a 4-hourly candle, quite big one, below the $1.45, it is going to be looking very bearish for ADA, because this is the next major support level that needs to hold. There's just a lot of volatility here, which is fine. This was from the capitulation phase. ADA was trying to find its price here. This is what usually happens in the market when people freak out. A lot of exchanges collapses, a lot of trading exchanges collapse, and there's too much volatility, too much uncertainty. The price doesn't know where it's going to go. Well, then once the price stabilizes, then the price knows it has, it has memory to know where the actual major support levels are. In this case, it is just about above 145 here for ADA. We can clearly see here it's been major resistance inside of this ascending triangle pattern. And if we zoom in here, it looked like that we were going to break below it, but we managed to close this 4-hourly candle above the $1.45. So as long as we stay above $1.45 and closing 4-hourly candles on top, then it's fine. We could have some wicks here, and yeah, it'll be looking quite all right. ADA will be holding nicely. Note that we have broken out from this major support level, and the target is all the way to the $1.10, $1. Okay, so we could see ADA at $1.10 or $1 approximately in the next coming days if this support level doesn't hold. Okay. What's your opinion on Atom? It's supposed to have a DEX gravity coming this month. Thank you. I'm not too familiar with the Atom blockchain. I can take a quick look at the chart for you, but I'm not going to do a project review eventually. I'm just doing technical analysis. And yeah, we can see that Atom broke from these lower highs, so bearish here, and you know, the next major support level to hold would be around about the 11.50, which we are just about to hit. Eventually the next major target would be here. We could clearly see this as an ascending wedge, also very similar to BNB, and the target of an ascending wedge is going to the lower part of the wedge. In this case it would be round over here, round about the $9.50. Okay, so we can expect Atom potentially making a double bottom here if this holds. You know, the hope here for Atom would be making a double bottom. Tavance, thank you very much for that $5 tip. Thank you very much. And not wanting to know anything, you could have had a question there. Oh yeah, you have. Yeah. Well, this is what I got for Atom. Yeah. Thank you very much for the tip. We did break out from this huge channel, as you can see. Also a distribution phase, making higher highs, eventually breaking down with this huge capitulation phase. And yeah, the bullish scenario would be holding this support or this support. If this support doesn't hold the $11.50, we would come down to the $9 approximately, just above the $9, which is the lower part here. The technical move would be above the $9 here at the lower part of the wedge. Thank you very much for that super chat. TV Mance, thank you very much. Guys, mate, thank you very much for tuning in. Make sure to smash up the like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new. I do daily technical analysis on Bitcoin and crypto. Check out the Bitcoin Census website. The link is in the description. Also, we've got exchange reviews, so you can check out the best bonuses available. I've got them in the description also on PrimeXbt and Bybit. Thank you very much, guys, for tuning in, and I will see you tomorrow.